Let's get it. Let's get to the intro, baby.
Black man coming through, he bout to get your ass in order. Boy, got them hands, he pulling panties off your daughter. Socks all white, like I washed them in the water. Catch the rim and walk away, that's just how Mel crosses borders.
Okay, he from that EG, no L, no cap. He bringing hella hats and racks, he bringing all of that. And I just came to get a taste of what y'all calling that. Yeah, I just came to get a taste of what y'all calling that. He the man with the lap, man with the lap. Got them all in the lot and he ain't selling that. He the man with the lap, man with the lap. Said he's serving them up on Sundays, running the map. Lap service got them all at attention. Mel told me I don't give a fuck about the tension. How you give a nigga ass on a whim? When I take her to the gym, she gon' be calling him
Mr. Lap, Mr. Back, Mr. Dick on the couch. Told him that I'm trying to see what the lap service about. How you leave a nigga drunk off the muscle? He got the red bone from down the block with the freckles. The girl who drive the purple whip, I think her name was Becca. Had the whole church house singing praises when he met her.
He the man with the lap, man with the lap. Got them all in the line and he ain't selling that. He the man with the lap, man with the lap. Said he's serving them up on Sundays, running the map.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We ain't nothing to play with. 'Cause we get to that man by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna learn how? Let's have a sit down. If not, go hit some flashlights and join cop hustle. EGL network, man. We ain't nothing to play with. We get to that bag by any means necessary. If you wanna learn how, let's have a sit down. If not, go hit some flashlights and join cop hustle. EGL network. Ain't nothing to play with. Ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We ain't nothing to play with. 'Cause we get to that bag by any means necessary. If you wanna learn how, let's have a sit down. If not, go hit some flashlights and join cop hustle. EGL network.
If I were to die murdered in cold blood tomorrow, would you feel sorrow, show love, or would it matter? Could never be the lead off batter if they ain't shit for me to feed off. I'm seesaw battling, but there's way too much at stake for me to be fake. There's too much on my plate. I done came way too far in this game to turn and walk away and not say what I got to say. What the fuck you take me for, a joke? You smoking crack? Before I do that, I beg Mariah to take me back. I get up before I get down.
I mean, that's just a fucking intro, motherfucker. That's the Sunday Lab Service intro, and that's the other intro. That's the intros, man. I can't fuck with my intros. I mean, what the hell? Let's get it.
Like a scrimmage, the EGL got no limits. They said we ain't in the building, but tell the boys that we in it. I'm moving at my own pace, so please don't come for the race. My whole team move like a train. I'm up to do you know it. I keep my whole team in focus. I'm on a mission to show it how we can grow and keep going. How we can grow and keep going. EGL is the illest. 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 If your music is whack, we gonna tell you it's trash. Now hit that track and hit the laps. If your music is whack, we gonna tell you it's trash. Now hit that track and hit the laps. If your music is whack, we gonna tell you it's trash. Now hit that track and hit the laps. If your music is whack, we gonna tell you it's trash. Now hit that track and hit them laps. EGL is the illest. 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 If your music is whack, we gonna tell you it's trash. Now hit that track and hit the laps. If your music is whack, we gonna tell you it's trash. Now hit that track and hit the laps. DGL is the illest. 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 DGL is the illest.
What's good, man? Glove Mel's in the fucking building. EGL Sunday Lap Service. It's EGL Production. Lap Squad. We in the building. What's goody? Sunday Lap Service. What you want to do, man? I got some new music today. If you want to hear music, if not, we just get to the videos. Let me know because it's all good. Sunday Lap Service. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. What the fuck? Yeah, I might be streaming after this. After this, I'm gonna go on Twitch. Probably. I should have streamed this shit on Twitch, but nobody watches on Twitch. Twitch, I've been having a bad. I don't know, shadow banned. So that's just fucked up with my Twitch, man. Maybe people just don't like my content. Maybe that's what it is. People don't like my content. Well, fuck y'all niggas, man. Oh shit. Yeah, I might get into the bullshit now because I might get to that shit now. Should I get to this new music I got today? I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to go to the music or do we go to reactions? Yeah, we go to reactions. Fuck the music. We do the music tomorrow. I get the new music on tomorrow. It's not like niggas gotta tap in. So we gotta get on this YouTube shit. Let's get into this DDG versus Cinco shit. Let's get it.
DDG has added yet another content creator to the list of people he has beef with, and this new person is none other than his homie, or former homie after all this, Jay Cinco. It's so much I gotta explain, so let's get into it. If you don't know who Jay Cinco is, he was a close associate of DDG and Deshae Frost, who started off as a rapper but became a content creator later on. Before he started streaming, I didn't really hear his name as much since he dropped his song with IShowSpeed a few years ago. And I ain't gonna lie, he's become a pretty notable streamer, and his fame has only skyrocketed after everyone found out he was dating IG model Lala Baptiste. So Cinco, DDG, Deshae Frost, Dub, and a few others come together to start a content group called Capaholics, and they recently bought a house to live together. We've seen how this ends. As everyone was moving in, taking pictures, fans noticed that Cinco was missing from the lineup. Even DDG didn't want to mention his name, saying whoever is in the house right now is currently in the group.
But I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, y'all, because nobody else is. Whoever y'all see in this group is in this group. Whoever y'all see today is in this group. Things can be further explained later on, but for right now, that's just what it is.
Yeah, I already explained to y'all. It ain't nobody. Who y'all seen yesterday is in group. How many times y'all want me to say it, man?
This leads us to recently when Cinco revealed that he had left Capaholics, saying that it was not a real friend group and that how everyone is treated in a group is based on how much popularity they have.
Even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real. Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying, like, speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like, our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like, last year I was at the bottom of the rank. You know, this person has talked to various crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Say the name, nigga.
I got talked to crazy. Like this situation where just blatantly disrespected below the belt. He blatantly.
So this guy's a tough. What's guy can't say nobody's name? What the fuck? Oh, does he say he don't want to say his name because he don't want to get blackballed in the industry of streaming? I'm guessing because this guy, I guess DDG got a lot of power in that shit. I guess.
Respected another below the belt, and that person didn't say nothing. They took it like they just Nick calling bitch da da da. I made you and do you drive this and whoop like real crazy shit. It's like damn, like I wouldn't stand for that, bro. If I genuinely feel like if I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'ma stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something wrong, I'ma speak up. I said I'ma lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal, like, oh, send a screenshot, like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group, all right, bet, I was finna bring this. I was finna bring this here to y'all. Send a little screenshot of some money. I told the nigga, man, f that money. That made me feel like you don't even know me even more, cause like, nigga, if you knew me, you know I don't give a f about that. Can't, like, you think you could call a nigga out his name and disrespect him to the max, and you think you could send a screenshot of some money and I'm supposed to kiss your, man, you out your mind, bro.
Throughout the stream, Cinco refers to a quote-unquote person, and everyone immediately guessed that Cinco was talking about DDG. Based on how DDG handles beef with other creators, speaking on material things and popularity, what he's saying could very well be true. I'm only hearing one side so far, but it's counterproductive to be around quote-unquote friends who always try to belittle you or others for their gain.
Cause at what cost? At what cost, bro? At what cost? My peace? You feel me? My peace? Like, what? Like, so I gotta sit up on a and talk about a nigga or genuinely hate a nigga on the low? Like, man, hell no. Nigga, you can have that, bro. I'd rather go make 30K by myself. I'd rather go make 10,000, bro. I'd rather be broke by myself than eat with some niggas that genuinely don't f with me, bro. And it's various, and I have various signs. I don't let shit slide so many times, and like so many times, cause I want to be accepted by a group of I thought was cool, or accepted by I thought was cool, certain I thought was cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to this, when you get some money and all that, you realize that shit ain't everything, bro. Money ain't everything, fool. It's all about respect, gang. If I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'ma stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something, I'ma speak up.
Bro said he would rather be broke than eat with people like that. Damn, the DDG sweatshop is that bad? Let me chill. During the same stream, Cinco would speak on people in the group being bigger than the actual program or being the program themselves. And DDG's in his stream as he's saying all this, by the way.
I come from a place where I know ain't nothing bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? But the program can't work if other niggas think they bigger than the program. Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, you know, but like I said, it felt like he was the program. He ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So he kept adding me back and just tearing it down, like coming at it in real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Then like the person came to me and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations. And I'm like, I respect it, you feel me? At the end, I'm a very understandable person. I've never been I'm not this that try to be tough, especially with my bros. Like,
and after this, DDG would respond in various ways, started changing his bio on Twitter to the program, posting captions on IG with the same thing, calling Cinco a liar, an ad farmer, saying that he switched up, and calling him an imposter. He would troll by saying that he is in fact the program.
I don't even get when niggas be like, think he's bigger than the program. What exactly is the program? I haven't figured that out yet. I'm gonna have to do some research.
My name is DDG Moo on the program. Whatever you want to call me, I answered all of it.
You know how to spell my name, Ed?
E-A-R-Y-L.
No, it's P-R-O-G-R-A-M.
Program.
In another stream, DDG spoke on the situation, saying that he didn't start this and that Cinco bought a new car just to respond to him.
I don't mind responding to Cinco because, you know, at one point me and Cinco was homies. So if this will help him financially, I'm cool with that. You feel me? I don't have a problem with that. I never start. Everybody always start with me, and then all of a sudden I'm the bully, I'm the mean guy when I keep it going. Oh, you doing too much. Oh, be the bigger person, this and that. Well, I never started it with nobody. Everybody always start with me. Nigga bought a car before he started his stream just to respond to me. This nigga went and bought a car, which probably took him all day to do. Parked that, kept it at the same dealership. Set his camera up. I do not take Cinco serious.
What DDG was referring to was after Cinco said what he had to say, he flexed on stream about buying a new car and buying his mom a house at 23.
I don't do no faking this shit, man. Show my old car. Me got my mama a crib first of all. Got my mama a crib in the hills, moved her up, went paddock on the nigga, and went belly on the nigga. Only 23, cuz.
After seeing DDG call him a liar, Cinco tells DDG to show the messages between them, and that will reveal everything everyone needs to see.
Yeah, I want to start off by saying Cinco is lying.
I'm lying? Hey, show the message. Hey, that's why I leave it at that. Show the message. I ain't gotta say nothing else, gang. You wanna prove it to me? Show the message.
DDG will respond saying that he won't show the messages because people will look at Cinco differently.
I'm such a real nigga, I ain't gonna do it to to him tomorrow. But if I did what he told me to do, talking about show some messages, bro, y'all look at that nigga so that I'm different. I'm not even gonna do that though. It's really not that deep to me. But if I showed y'all the messages, bro, y'all, what? Nigga probably lose it all, bro. I don't know why he encouraged me to do that.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about this response from DDG. I'm not the type to show messages because things could be handled off the internet, but if someone brings our issues to the internet to defame my character, it's fair game to defend myself. Cinco didn't disrespect him like crazy to start off with, so I understand DDG's reluctance to take it to another level, but you have to actually show people the truth nowadays, because we're only going off of what you portray to the internet. Now, Deshae spoke on the situation and says he hopes they figure it out, but understands where both sides are coming from.
I hope that I wish these niggas can make their differences, you know what I'm saying, and they differences and do that and come together. I wanted Cinco to be in this group, but at the end of the day, if he don't want to be in it, he don't gotta be in it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's right to feel how you feel, and DDG's right to feel how he feel. They both can say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? They grown men. If they don't want to be cool, they don't gotta be fucking cool. I had shit planned for me and Cinco, bro. I had shit planned for me and Cinco, and I was like, damn, bro. Like I had a little segment. But am I still gonna do streams with Cinco? Hell yeah. Am I still gonna do streams with Didi? Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm still gonna do streams with them niggas. Them niggas just, you know, they're not with each other right now. And you know, maybe that changes. I think that will change in the future. You know, I think niggas will come together and come together later. It might be today or tomorrow. It might be in a year. It might be 5 months, 6 months. Who knows?
Fans thought this was a script or a fake beef, but I think this is 100% real after seeing what one of Cinco's mods said in his community and how he genuinely seems fed up. DDG's community would turn on Jay Cinco, saying he switched up after DDG put him on, even rating him on Twitch.
Oh shit, we got 38 in this bitch, man. I appreciate that, man. For real. Real nigga, man. Real nigga, man. For real, cuz. 4,000 in this bitch, man. Cuz, that's love, bro.
When Cinco said the Capaholics group rely on girls to make content,
I don't got no content to do in that house. All the niggas relying on hoes, I ain't got no content doing that.
DDG's fans dug up a clip from the other day of Jay Cinco sneaking to record a woman stretching in the gym, saying that the devil was quote unquote tempting him, as he had just asked Lala to be his girlfriend around that same time.
Come on, bro. It's like you know I just got you like. It's like the devil know. I like, come on.
No,
I don't want the devil. You can't tempt me, then. I don't. Like, come on, man. You been sitting like that for 10 minutes. Nah, bro, nah. Bro, she damn it.
This is what you doing at the gym, bro?
The thing that helped me was the gym, bro. That's why a nigga was really heavily in there, bro.
You also have fans that insinuated that Cinco was doing all this because DDG allegedly slept with his girlfriend Lala, which has been denied by Lala multiple times, even calling her DDG's leftovers. This became a thing in the first place after DDG's text with his ex Hadley leaked, where she accuses him of sleeping with Lala. On top of the old video resurfacing of DDG rating Lala's bikini for content, Jay Cinco's a stronger man than me because being cool with a nigga that was doing content like this with my girl back in the day is crazy work. I'm not taking sides because I genuinely do not know who to believe and I wasn't there, but one thing I don't understand is why people think just because someone put you on or showed you love in the past, you're supposed to accept whatever comes after, like disrespect for example. Whether Cinco kept his mouth shut for all these years to keep benefiting or not, which is weird because he could just separate himself instantly, real friends don't treat each other like the way he's describing DDG. However, I feel like coming to the internet to drop all this does seem like clout chasing. It's easy for someone to perceive as that. It's just bad timing and decisions. You've handled everything offline because unless I'm mistaken, DDG didn't even bring this to the internet. This whole situation is a
Yeah, he brought to the end of it, but he didn't say nobody's name. You little nigga, say the name or shut the fuck up. The video's pointless, man. I think this was some bullshit. That's why so many streamers is corny. That was some corny shit. He got to get some fucking laughs. First of all, that shit corny, dude. You came on here, you didn't say no name. This shit was dry and boring. Like if you're gonna make a video about some
another example as to why content groups almost never work. If the vibes are genuine and everyone feels included and appreciated, they can really thrive. If the head of the pack constantly berates or disrespects the people that are under him as far as the hierarchy goes, you'll always have problems. To the groups that don't have a hierarchy, everyone is supposed to feel like they're on the same level. and that's why groups like AMP are successful. Then you got groups like Slime Mafia that ended over someone stealing $100. But this is what Dub had to say about the Capaholics group dynamic.
So we all were friend group, but the only thing between our friend group is that some people was cooler than other people, and some others was cooler than others, and then we all combined. Once you mix business with stuff, bro, it always go bad. But I was talking to Max about Capaholics, and he was just like, bro, it's different now. So when y'all get into it, just know that y'all are a business. No, at first y'all just a friend group. When it's business, when 2 niggas disagree, or 3 niggas or 4 niggas disagree on something, you're not stopping, oh, I'm just not gonna reply to this nigga group chat anymore, or if we go to the club, or if we go out to eat, I'm just not gonna go because I don't like them. Now it's like, oh, I'm not doing content, I'm not doing business with this person. So now I look bad just on the whole group.
But let me know if I'm tripping in the comments and give me your thoughts on the situation. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.
Yeah, I don't know. This shit just seems like goofy. They say Jeezy's a rat. Man, I don't even fucking trust Flacco. Flacco's incredible sources, man. Why is ICE raiding black people in Chicago? I never watched Black Ink, so I'm not gonna do no reaction to that channel. I never watched Black Ink. I never watched that shit one time. What's going on in Israel? Do we care about that?
Hip-hop in the media, a dream team on paper, but a total train wreck when things go left. Sure, interviews help rappers promote their albums, whether it's on a classic radio show or the latest podcast.
Well, this video's like the interviewer is too good at their job. What's that even mean?
But throwing a bold host and an unpredictable artist, and things can spiral fast. Sometimes it's just awkward tension. Other times, it's full-blown chaos stretching further than their music ever did. So with that, let's get into even more of the most painfully awkward interviews in hip-hop history. Starting off strong, we have none other than the JBP's visit to Nicki Minaj's Queen Radio. Over the years, Joe had been a vocal critic of some of Nicki's moves behind the scenes on the music industry. And while things started unassuming with an excited Nicki tweeting Monday, what neither fanbase knew was that she was gearing up for a showdown with her long-standing adversary. Right off the bat, things were hostile, with Nicki entering the encounter with a strange attitude, to say the least.
Introduce yourself and introduce your team, sir.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Joe Budden. I'm here with some near and dear friends of mine, and we are humbled to be here.
We are.
Joe Budden.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you guys for being here. So, Joe, would you like to kick it off with current events?
From there, things quickly went off the rails, with Joe Budden subtly implying that Nicki was a little stupid.
Your comprehension is better than this.
Excuse me?
Your comprehension is better than this.
But that was just the tip of the iceberg, because over the course of the interview, she took issue with his implication that she sometimes disguised the truth.
First of all, one of the things we're going to address with Joe Budden is the amount of times that he has called me a liar about stuff that I wasn't lying about.
Drop the bomb.
And I said, you know, I'm a lot of things, but liar is not one of them.
The subject then turned to motorsport, her ill-fated Cardi B collab alongside Migos, which Nicki claimed she didn't even know Cardi was on while crafting her verse.
You said many times that I lied, that I didn't know another was on a song I was on.
Here's my question.
And now
to
you want to address it.
Can I ask a question now? Was Nicki Minaj and Cardi B on the Motorsport record directing bars at each other?
What the f? You're not going to change the subject. I'm asking you a fucking question.
That's the same subject.
No, the f it's not.
See, and that's where we go. So me and
Oh
academics.
no, you used to dealing with stupid people, and you're not gonna outsmart me, sweetheart.
You can't talk.
Let's
and listen.
answer that question.
You can't talk
now you
and
gonna change it
listen.
to was we throwing bars at each other? What the f do that have to do with anything? I said.
Throughout their back and forth, it felt like Joe was constantly playing with fire. However, the inference that she was a druggie caused Nicki to fly off the handle like we'd never seen.
Don't sit there and say you ain't popped a pill.
I never said that.
An apple.
I never said that, you dumb. I never said that, you dumb.
Don't do that.
Are you that dumb? Are you that dumb? You ain't hear what the I said?
You asked
Cut
me.
his mic. Since he wanna be dumb. Now you wanna be dumb. What's wrong with you? Anybody play it black. Play it back. Did I say that?
Say what exactly?
She didn't do it.
Exactly. I've never said that in my life.
Got you.
But eventually, Joe had enough, refusing to rise to the bait and leaving his then co-hosts, Rory and Mal, to awkwardly continue the interview without him. Clearly, this was a chaotic interview, which you'd imagine neither person would want to revisit. But in the aftermath, the two surprisingly hooked up for a follow-up interview, which was every bit unhinged, with Nicki live streaming the whole thing on IG to ensure that the narrative couldn't be skewed. Yet, by the end of that exchange, it seemed like Joe and Nicki had found some common ground. As a result, they managed to squash the beef, even developing a kind of begrudging respect for one another. And since then, they've basically been BFFs, with that newfound rapport paying off big time for Joe when Nicki gave Joe a major scoop when she finally admitted to getting butt shots. These situations prove that despite how heated the scenario was at the outset, there are ways that cooler heads can prevail. But this isn't always the case. Ever since he came in the game, Tyler the Creator's always messed with hip-hop's comfort zone. Where rules existed, he and Odd Future didn't just break them, they tore up the whole rulebook. Unafraid of showing true selves, they refused to play into any cliche about how a rapper should carry themselves. So when they began to engage with hip-hop media, this meant that when they were asked to do things like spit a 16 or answer overly serious questions about their lyrics, they made a mockery of the whole thing.
Listen, y'all got problems? Then y'all do it. So much money in my pockets, I walk stupid. Hold up. Watch out.
Stupid, yo.
Bad look good in some nice pants. See me, they be like, God damn, AK-47 tucked in that nice pants. Hold up.
Okay, now what about your lyrics?
What about them?
What are you saying in your lyrics?
No, what was that trash shit? Are you serious? Who the fuck is this? Like, is that homo nigga?
Nothing.
Hell no.
Old white people off like you.
Is that right?
Even long after he left Odd Future behind, Tyler just continued to mock that side of the industry as much as possible. But around the time of the release of his 6th album, Igor, Tyler was embracing his adoration for hip-hop and its traditions like never before. Soon, this translated into a visit to see Funk Flex, the legendary Hot 97 DJ who once seemed like everything that Tyler stood against. But as he embraced the standard hip-hop interview in a way that would have seemed unfathomable a few years before, the two actually stumbled upon an unlikely rapport. But if you know anything about Tyler, his moods can switch up at a moment's notice. And when he was asked to freestyle, Tyler couldn't resist the opportunity to freak him out.
Free rock him. I might fly to Sweden to free him. Braid my wig, ASAP tat on my ribs. Switch with him, then I can all the sweetened men that I wanna. Actually, I'm gonna heat it up real quick, I'm LeBron. Listen, Flex, we just met, but I know it don't seem like all Kelly wet dreams. I always keep 16s.
And as if lines like that weren't enough to perplex someone like Flex, the next bars basically ensured that the freestyle would go down as iconic for all kinds of unanticipated reasons.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net, just for some hot.
What made you go with that verse? What made you go with that verse?
This situation proved that even when things started off rocky, they could still find common ground. But this isn't always the case. Just ask the extremely volatile Krishan Rock. Among hip-hop's trashiest couples of all time, LA's Blueface and his girlfriend, Krishan Rock, were at the height of their fame when an appearance on No Jumper revealed just how dysfunctional their bond truly was. Initially, the sit-down with Sharp seemed like an average interview with the combustible pair, until suddenly, Blue decided he wanted to conclude the discussion by himself, and as Krishan protested, things started looking a little hostile.
Myself, I don't like nobody setting me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself. So it's sensitive.
I think I'm gonna finish.
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish it.
No, you're not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean? Do it by
I'm gonna
myself.
do it. I'm gonna do it.
Are you looking at me?
No. Wait, this is what I'm saying. Fuck.
No, because you're being weird.
This in turn led to Blue asking for her to be removed, and let's just say Krishan didn't take the suggestion too well.
No, take her outside. Take her outside. Take her outside. Bro, close the blinds. Bro, close the blinds. Take her outside if you got to. Take her outside.
Evidently, she wasn't really willing to go quietly, flailing wildly as they attempted to escort her out and breaking a TV in the process. And if it wasn't already the case, this incident basically cemented their reputation as hip-hop's most toxic couple.
Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for? Camera down.
Want to know the quickest way to be judged? Sending one sloppy email. If you're anything like me, you probably hate work emails, which can lead to typos, bad wording, or the wrong tone, which is all it takes for someone to stop taking you seriously. But luckily, that's where today's sponsor, Quillbot, comes in. Quillbot isn't just a spell checker, it's a full-on writing assistant. For example, their grammar checker does the usuals you'd expect by instantly fixing mistakes with one click. But the feature I like the most is their paraphraser tool. If your sentence just feels off or you're stuck repeating yourself, Quillbot rewrites it with the same meaning but with a cleaner, sharper delivery. Perfect for posts, essays, or even bars when you need your words to hit. So what are you waiting for? Trusted by over 5 million people on the Chrome Web Store, Quillbot is completely free to use. And if you want to unlock even more powerful features, Quillbot Premium takes it to the next level. Hit the link in the description, try it free, and keep it writing sharp. But sometimes, it's not even the interviewees that are messy, but the actual media professionals themselves. For an example of this, look no further than how Hot 97's Ebro and Peter Rosenberg treated a young Georgia Smith during her inaugural press tour in the US. Despite being a prominent R&B singer, Georgia Smith rarely does interviews outside the UK these days, and after her run-in with one of New York's biggest radio shows, it's not hard to see why. Riding high off the success of her debut album, Lost and Found, Georgia found herself face-to-face with Hot 97's Ebro, who came off a little too forward towards someone 22 years his junior. The tone was set almost immediately when he admitted that he had to unfollow her on Instagram after she posted a photo showing some skin.
And the amazing Georgia Smith.
Yeah. Hello.
Now, I was just beefing because I've never seen her with her hair out before.
Well, you must not watch my Instagram stories.
I don't.
Well, then that's why
I stopped
he did
following you on Instagram, to be honest with you.
Why?
Once the bikini photo came out and you started getting, I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm done. I'm cool. But I'm older now, right? So there's a lot of, even Jessie Reyes, right? Another young artist I like. She started getting, I've known her for a while. She started getting sexy on the gram. You're too young, B. I'm out of here, son.
Sorry. I'm not going away anymore, so there won't be any
I don't
more
know. I don't know
pictures.
who that is. No offense to her.
Seemingly taken aback, Georgia tried to push forward, but Ebro's co-host Rosenberg somehow only made things worse.
True to
The video looked hot.
Thank you.
The video,
felt
it was sexy also, but
Mhm.
I meant it also looked physically hot.
Yeah.
That was sort of the vibe, like the apartment. It's like a hot, sweaty apartment.
Do you know what? It wasn't that hot. It was made to look hot with like this fog and yes, yeah.
It worked.
Despite her best efforts to steer the conversation back to music, she kept getting hit with comments about lingerie and other out-of-pocket remarks.
You know what will break the internet? Because your swimsuit, Be Honest video, crazy. You and some Savage Fenty.
Crazier.
Crazy. Rihanna, cut the check, fam. Stop playing around.
I have,
Let's get this
they've
moving.
sent me Savage Fenty.
But you didn't share it with the rest of the world.
It's too much, man.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Sensing the interview was slipping out of their control, Rosenberg tried to justify their overeager comments, claiming it was basically involuntary, when in reality, they could have just not been creeps. He even attempted to shoot bail for guys on Twitter who were talking about her in a degrading way.
Sometimes women post things, and men, no matter how far along we are and like developed as human beings, literally your gut reaction is like, I'm gonna just type something crazy in the comments. And then you're like, you know what, let me not do this.
Put the phone down, walk away.
Yeah, and I see other women that I know commenting, and they're putting up like peach emojis and like, how sexy, look at that ass. And I'm like, facts! And I'm ready, and I'm like, you know what, I can't, I forgot that looks.
While Georgia retained her dignity throughout, the ordeal horrified listeners who took exception with their decision to focus on her physical appearance rather than her musical output. Some of these guys are giving off big creep vibes. I feel bad that she's always dealing with being hypersexualized everywhere. This was so unprofessional. Honestly, sis should have walked the f out. And to no one's surprise, Georgia has yet to return to Ebro's show or Hot 97 as a whole. Still, while Georgia had to sit through Hot 97's antics, there are other moments where rappers flat out refuse to be blindsided or let an interviewer push any kind of narrative on them. Throughout her career, Bobby Altoff's sardonic, purposefully combative interview style has yielded some hysterically strange moments. To begin with, her appearance alongside Drake in his bed led to a fully fledged beef between the two, even after it essentially launched her career. Then, her first sit-down with Sukihana became so infamous that they've since parlayed it into an entire spin-off podcast. But there are other times where she hasn't been able to maintain the driver's seat in her podcasts, and one person who she couldn't bamboozle was Offset. From practically the moment he sat down beside her, Offset was hell-bent on refusing to let her get the best of him. For starters, he wasted no time in roasting her fashion sense.
What made you put boots with shorts on like a day where it's 100 degrees outside and then a giant jacket?
See, the jacket is thin. See what I'm saying? It's thin cut leather. See what I'm saying? So why did I do that? Because you're not going to do it. That's the reason why I get dressed. I dress the way that you won't dress because you don't get it. You don't get the language. You don't get.
Okay, I was trying to understand. You don't have to be so mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. It's just you don't get it. So I'm very passionate about the people that don't get it because they need to get it because they dress like you and then they be lost.
Oh.
Claiming that she dressed like a 36-year-old mom, the former Migo then quickly shut down her claim that the interview was his idea and insisting she knew exactly who he was.
You wanted to be on here.
Huh?
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that, Kevin? Man, I honestly didn't even want to do this. I don't do interviews. You already told me you looked me up. I'm walking out on board with you because they're making me.
And as Bobby wrapped things up with an exasperated look on her face, set throughout some parting insults about her lack of swag for good measure.
Need a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how she got popular from a podcast. This bitch is brain dead. Her fucking takes is corny. She's just corny. She thinks she's funny doing that kind of content she does. Also, check the ass though, but I don't understand what's so popular about this lady.
Seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing.
A plain piece of chicken is crazy.
To this. You need some seasoning, man. Damn, I'm trying to get you to play. You lost in the sauce. You ain't shaking my hand. We finna get you to 25 million. You know what I'm saying? Just a little sprinkle.
Have a great day off that.
Just a little seasoning.
All right, you can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this. You can leave now.
While it was probably an interview she'd rather forget, it was her own fans that gave Offset his props for doing what most couldn't, flipping the script and beating her at her own game. After that rough experience, it's no surprise she stepped back from interviewing rappers for a while. With that interview, Offset basically handed out the cheat code for handling her off-kilter vibe. But not every situation is that easy to sidestep. Just ask any white rapper, or even some biracial ones who had to visit the Breakfast Club and be confronted by Charlamagne the God. During his time at the helm of the show, Charlamagne has harvested a strange level of disdain for white rappers, with some of his victims suffering at his hands in full view of the public. In one particularly notable incident, he aired out some of the darkest moments of Logic's family life purely for his own enjoyment.
Who the hell your sisters?
Oh man, I don't want to get to that. It's a little too
Yeah,
personal.
man.
But no, it's all good.
He
No,
said it.
it's all
I didn't
good.
make that
No, I
up.
was just
I'm
talking
a
about statements. I'm
passion.
not gonna go into who or what or where, but these are the things that I witnessed.
Left reeling from it, this singular incident led Logic to seek professional help to process the experience. Meanwhile, one white rapper who's always been in Charlamagne's crosshairs is none other than Post Malone. From the moment they locked eyes, it was clear Charlamagne wasn't a fan, and he made sure everyone knew it.
And this is his debut album, by the way. So, you know, you put the mixtapes and everything.
Did you listen to it? Absolutely not.
Mhm.
I might though.
What do you mean, absolutely not? You might like it. You might like it.
I might though. Somebody did recommend it. I'm lying, but I'm gonna listen to it.
He gotta listen to it. He has to.
Since then, he's taken every opportunity to come at Post, using his perceived lack of respect for hip-hop as an art form to drive home his criticism. But while all of these instances were brutal to behold, MGK's desire to receive validation from Charlamagne only made their encounter 10 times worse. During an appearance on the show, MGK sought to impress C with some rhymes. But unfortunately for him, Charlamagne didn't hesitate to let him know that he was anything but gripped by what he heard, leading to an incredibly awkward moment between the two.
I don't believe that you can tell me that this is not good. Motherfuckers calling my team Scarface, pushing that white boy like Tony, from the blocks to the island like Coney. Peep out, it's your bony young brother, came from nothing but a couple of pennies to a couple of millies. Can you feel me? Yes, just that real. Kale's taught to never snitch in 6th grade. I wouldn't even show and tell. I'm from the city where men is made. I had a daughter, now I'm trying to father a junior like it's 11th grade. Haters look in my garage like where the whip at. Haters looking around like where my click at. Right over there, making sure our profits avoiding the dispatch. Only thing that they moving is where my lips at. Cause all that chit chat would be nada. I'd rather stuff my pockets with these dollars till the Fetty make it burst like pinatas. From the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see like how you can like listen to that and not like be like, that's. It doesn't move me, man. Like.
All right, stop it.
It doesn't move me.
Let him listen to the album. Let him listen to the album.
He's a nice guy. Nah, man, I'm not trying to hear that. You're better than Yellow Wolf. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, you can't, like.
You better than Yellow Wolf.
Such as Charlamagne's campaign against every white rapper not named Mac Miller, it's pretty clear that the goal from the outset is to antagonize the person, and that creates the awkwardness. However, this isn't always the case, as sometimes the chemistry is just off, as was the case in this excruciating A$AP Rocky interview. If you know much about Flacco's old interviews, you'd know there's been times where he's basically gave a masterclass in how to rizz up women.
Thank you. I know you look so good, man. You look so good. I love you. Thank you. One question. Favorite dirty word?
I don't have one. I don't talk dirty. I just do dirty things, man.
I love A$AP Rocky.
Even when engaging in conversations with other notable figures like Kathy Griffin, Rocky just couldn't turn the charm off.
I swear to God, I will you. I will you because you're all talk, honey. I know your type. You'll leave crying. It's sore.
You know
she
what?
made me do it too many times. You literally run to the police crying.
You want to know something?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know,
What you got?
usually the police come looking for me, man. You know, just for murder. You know, because I kills the.
But there is one notable exception to that, and that's when he ran into a girl called Aurelia at a festival. To say the energy was off from the beginning would probably be an understatement.
Who? I don't know who the fuck this is.
Hi, can I give you this plate?
Who made this?
She did. She did.
This is so nice. Thank you. Can I have it?
Yes.
Yo, Lou. I love the plate. Thank you. That was sweet of you.
But soon it became clear that she wasn't a journalist who was here in a professional capacity, and while he wasn't rude to her by any means, it was clear that he was thoroughly confused until he got the context.
Can I be your friend?
Of course you could be my friend, sweetie.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I won a contest. I won
Fuck
the MTV Ultimate Rockstar Dream Vacation contest, and I get to interview bands here.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, lucky you.
Thankfully, the interview was short and sweet, and Rocky even rounded things off by sort of complimenting her.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you too, babe. And you definitely have a weird vibe to you. So, swag. A$AP. I'm out this.
In hindsight, Flacco probably handled that about as well as he could have, given the circumstances and the
I'm a big
obvious
fan of
lack of
A$AP
vibe.
Rocky.
But while the lack
like
of
one
chemistry
song from that
between an
nigga.
interviewer and an artist can sometimes be harmless, there are plenty of cases where things spiral into something way more serious. Just ask Joe Budden and Taxstone. During an appearance on Taxstone's Tax Season show, Joe and Tax found themselves in one of the most bizarre interview dynamics you'll ever see. While Tax came in with questions he wanted answered, Joe switched gears, choosing to dig into Tax's psyche with some psychological warfare that clearly got under his skin. Now, things probably got off on the wrong foot when Tax called Joe a master manipulator. But to be fair, Joe had recently been in the blogs over allegations of his ex, Esther Baxter, to which Joe famously responded that he was just restraining her by sitting on her stomach.
So you don't remember that story?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you can't tell it.
Oh my God. Yo,
Because you just have a lot of conclusions based on nothing.
all right. So did you beat out of Esther Baxter?
No.
What did you do to her?
Nothing.
Did you sit on her and choke her?
No.
She said you sat under her breast. On her stomach, and you
I'm
choked
aware
her.
of what she said.
Did you do that?
No.
What did you do to her? Nothing.
Nothing. at
She
all.
made up all of that.
We'd have to ask her. She's not present.
Oh my God. This is the I'm talking about. I asked him, did he make up all that? He said we would have to ask her.
After this strained moment, Joe continued to run verbal circles around him, essentially implying that Tax wasn't intelligent enough to interview him.
Like, I don't know what you're doing. I'm just trying to follow along.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, who is Joe Budden?
I think I've recognized where our disconnect comes.
Where does
I was
it
a
come
little
from?
late realizing that there was a disconnect, but I think I see where it's coming from.
Where is it?
I deal with words for a living, so I take them very literally. I take them still in the context of the English language. I don't take them on how people interpret them. I think that's where we're losing each other.
Then he critiqued his entire interview style, in turn infuriating an increasingly confused Tex Stone in the process.
Tex has been talking to himself for an hour. I said less than 40 words my entire time here. What am I spinning?
He lying again. Look at him. Lying again.
I don't know, man.
You spent half of my time you spent talking about this band.
Yo, who is Joe Biden?
Then you bring up the Wu-Tang in a poor attempt to make me feel uncomfortable. And then after that, you bring up this domestic violence bull, none of which I'm responding to. You're basically being responsive to yourself. What am I spinning right now?
Because you're not answering the questions. Of course you're spinning. What do you mean, what are you spinning? You're spinning.
What question am I not answering?
I asked you, is she telling the truth or not? And you told me to ask her.
Over time, things progressed to the point that he lost his nerve altogether, walking out of his own interview in the process when he couldn't endure Joe's mental gymnastics anymore, and he called the whole thing off.
Yo, you got the album coming out, correct? Huh? I'm asking you a question. What is wrong with you?
This is like...
What are you
I wish I could
about?
like watch you for like a day.
Wow. I just asked you a question and you talking. What are you talking about?
You're pretty interesting.
Yo, what's wrong with this dude, son?
I'm just saying, I think you're interesting.
Yo, what is wrong with this dude, son? What's that name?
You good?
I'm asking this question.
All right, that
and he
was sexy.
Stop playing that on me, son. Like, don't do that to me, son. Son,
you should end
come on.
Thank you so much.
Son, what type is this, son? What type of...
For inviting
What is
me.
wrong with this dude? I'm confused.
I appreciated the opportunity.
I'm confused. Like, son, come on.
An interview which made major waves in the culture at the time, in a clip with over 1 million views, Tex later detailed why he was so aggravated on Vlad TV, saying that he didn't feel Joe showed him the same level of professionalism he'd given to other platforms. But what can do serious damage though, is plain old bad etiquette. Just ask Rick Ross. Throughout his career, Rose has been a larger-than-life figure on wax, but his encounters with the press have always been a little harder to navigate. For starters, there's been numerous occasions where he's been confronted by rumors about his past life as a police officer, which was famously brought to light by 50 Cent. On other occasions, his subtly unhinged nature that crops up from time to time has meant that he's made some frankly absurd statements in interviews. Just look at the pause-worthy, intimate inquiries he made to Angela Yee.
I have another question. You won't mind me asking?
Go ahead.
You don't mind?
No, I'm a lip service person, so.
Okay, I like the way that sounds. But are you a squirter?
No.
You know?
Mm-mm.
What type of
Even
question
if
is
he's
that?
left interviewers stunned by his comments or seemed a little combative at times, you can't deny he's always at least locked in and engaged. But the same can't be said for when he made a trip to the 85 South show. To begin with, his trip to the podcast was going reasonably well, with a relaxed Rose having fun and tapping into the lighthearted nature of their dynamic.
And that's when you tell them.
And they gonna tell me, sir, you need to take this dude. You and your wig.
Put you out easy.
But without warning, Rose got up to his feet and left the room, informing the hosts that he'd be back in just a minute.
Let me use the restroom one time and I'm gonna take this jacket off.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm talking about for life.
But rather than stepping out for a minute, he never came back, leaving the hosts in hysterics when they realized.
What happened? You tired? Yeah, the dip. Yeah, the dip. That's how you dip. Yeah, no, that's fun to hear.
Now you see him, now you don't.
We ain't get no dap.
That ain't the Phantom of the Opera, man.
Initially, people speculated over what could make Rose leave without a word like that. Did he dislike the hosts, or was there an emergency happening in his personal life that he had to attend to at that exact moment? Well, if you ask Rick, as the Breakfast Club did, there was no ill will. He simply felt like leaving.
I think I was just really in the zone. I was smoked out good. I was in the zone. When I'm in the zone and get one of the money calls, I just ease out that money.
You just left.
He got out like he's in a club and didn't get out the back door.
I was like, did they do something?
And I'm gonna be honest, when I found out about it, it was already everywhere online. I ain't even realize it. I went to the bathroom, was on the phone, smoked one, and you go outside and you just leave.
Although it wasn't how they expected the interview to go, this bizarre moment ultimately yielded gold in that it became not only a viral video, but a recurring joke, with other guests like Drewski jokingly alluding to the incident when he was on the show.
Long as you don't go to the restroom and take the jacket off.
You good.
I ain't gonna pull no Roseanne.
But we never know it. This like
Don't let it fool you just because he a big snuck out there.
David Blaine? No.
So what can we learn from this video? Well, whether it's a funny, combative, or rude moment like this, hip-hop interviews have an incredible ratio when it comes to providing content that goes way beyond what anyone's PR team would want to see happen. And in a genre bustling with crazy, combustible, and unwavering personalities, you can bet that for as long as they're putting journalists and rappers in the same room, we'll keep receiving plenty of iconic incidents like this to enjoy for decades.
Damn. All right, she got to relax. You're not holding like that. Like, stop capping, bro. That was some interview stuff. All the interviews was whack as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't watch none of those interviews when they came out. I'm not watching the whole interview with Rick Ross and shit.
He like some kids.
From Dame Dash getting clowned for his.
It's a 12 moments. Cameron the industry. That's the title. Shout out to Hip Hop Chronicles. You know. So I didn't even subscribe to their channel. I'm all about pro hip hop, man. Hip hop news, hip hop, you know, music. Let's get it.
How you the godfather of anything? Your word don't count no more. You don't got teeth. You have dentures.
To Melissa Ford getting checked for false allegations.
Ice-T f***ed you in the bath for $2,000.
Cameron constantly shows the industry that disrespect comes with serious consequences.
You think we respect you? You boring. You boring. Shut the f*** up. But slap fire out.
Whether it's booking his enemies for fake movies.
He's signing the paperwork. This is meaning I can do whatever I want with this footage I want to do.
Or wearing their face on his crotch.
Watch your mouth.
These moments prove that Cam's revenge is always more creative than anyone expects. So grab a snack and get comfortable, because these are the most savage checks from Killer Cam. Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly thought he could bring Cameron on his show to lecture him about his music, but Bill had no idea he was about to get checked.
If the principal tells you that there are children in his school, Cameron, who are being adversely affected by your music, do you care?
I care, but you gotta talk to their parents.
What if they don't have good parents?
While they're in school, they have to have parents to be in school. Somebody send them to school.
No, they don't have good.
Well, listen, if that's the case, homeboy, whoever's in my own television, you need to have parent-teacher conferences with your students. With the aunt, their cousin, their sister. Somebody send these kids to school. They're not 11 years old staying home by themselves. I can't go home and talk to these students and like, you need to have more parent-teacher conferences if you have a problem with your students.
Let him reply. Let him reply. Go ahead.
Let him
reply.
Okay.
Mr. Thomas, I'll reply.
That was a good point, Cam.
Thank you.
But my issue that when you rap about what these children relate to because it's in their environment. You've already stated that this is that they don't know the story because you're a CEO, and I agree. But see, you don't promote that, and your company doesn't promote that.
Then Cam delivered one of the most legendary moments in TV history.
They promote four-letter words.
We don't promote entrepreneurship. We don't promote positive and ownership of your company. It's not negative to take care of everything around you.
Money, Mr. Dash, if you hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right by?
Looking at a principle.
For example.
You're looking at a principle.
Why don't let him talk? You mad. Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well, you faked the lie. I got that on, doggy.
Cameron,
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
You go ahead. You get at
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
Listen, you're looking at a guy who teaches inner city kids and who's telling you face to face that he has problems.
should be.
Promote positive and ownership of your company. It's not negative to take care of the economy
negative to
around
make
you.
money, Mr. Dash, if you hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right by?
Looking at a principle.
For example.
Yeah, hold it.
Why are you
looking at a principle?
You don't let him talk. You mad. Where'd you start current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well,
you're looking
I got that on you, doggy.
Cameron,
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
You go ahead. You get at
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
Listen. You're looking at a guy who teaches inner city kids, is telling you face to face that he has problems with kids based upon the rap music, and you're rationalizing it all up and down.
I thought you were going to mediate.
I am.
No, what you're doing, you're giving opinions. That's not. You're not objecting mediator now, Bill.
It's my program.
Bill, now it's your program.
Bill, yes, my program.
Bill, come on, Bill.
You'll have the dash.
The tension escalated when Bill tried to cut Cam off, but he wasn't having any disrespect on national television.
But actually, you are talking to these dudes because they listen to you every day. So you are.
So I got more influence than their parents. That's a problem. No, you feel me? I can't come. If you want me to come to your school and talk to your students, I can do that.
No, I don't.
That's a problem. That is a problem. So you need to have parents teacher conference because these are your students.
No, I don't.
Listen.
Are you
have to talk to
them words?
Go ahead.
Are you going to come?
Let him get in.
Talk to your parents.
You're cutting me off, sir.
You're mad.
Go ahead, Mr. Johnson. Go ahead.
No. What I'm saying to you, is that you're making millions of dollars off of these kids. The same kids that you're now denigrating, the same parents that you're now denigrating, you make millions of dollars off.
How do you know how much money I make? I think that we got off to a bad start tonight, but I think everything that we said was very positive. I think that what me and Dash are doing is very, very, very positive for the youth. You just jumped on everything that we've done bad. And it's nothing that we done bad. You took it based on one song of lyrics. Like, I think what you need to do is get more in tune with your students. You know what I mean? You need to have parent-teacher conferences. If you need some of these rappers to come in, call the record company, call Rockefeller Records, call Diplomat Records, and ask us to come in and speak to your students. We do things
call
like
you.
That. No, your statement is over. It's my turn to talk. You're done tonight.
Well, you cut me off early.
No.
So I'm going to call you and hold you to your
tonight, principal. Take it to school tomorrow.
All right,
we're done for the night.
If he needs you to come in,
holler at us. Right? Diplomat Records will come speak to his kids.
Right,
Purple Haze, February 17th. Go
let
get
Mr.
it.
Dash wrap it
You're
up.
done for the night.
Omar Gooding. Cameron came up with the most diabolical revenge plan you could think of, booking Omar for a fake movie just to humiliate him.
That being said, I want to start off with this donkey right here, Omar Gooding. He's a dickhead, all right? So for the people that don't know, I said something about Omar Gooding, and sorry, Lil Cam, maybe I didn't outgrow shit. I just have to get with this donkey first. Him right here. Omar Gooding Jr., since you got us offended, a while ago I did this, right? I was talking about the B-class actors, how they don't get paid a lot. They got to sit around and wait for a director, somebody to call them, and they don't get a lot of films. And I was like, I felt bad for them, and I called him Omar Gooding Jr. by accident because his brother's Cuba Gooding Jr., and I was like, he got mad about it. He's like, yo, I ain't no Junior. And I'm like, damn, I forgot, I'm sorry. So he went out and did 3 records dissing me. And I was like, yo, dude, what is this about? I don't understand what it's about. 3 records dissing me. So then I went on his Instagram and I seen he was doing a comedian tour in mad restaurants, like Red Lobster, Olive Garden, that type shit. He's doing comedy. So if you go out and eat, you might randomly see him doing comedy and shit like that. So I told him, I booked him for one of my movies. It's a movie called Percent. Shout out to Queen Latifah, shout out to my man Shaq Kim. We did a movie and I paid him $7,500 for 3 weeks. And he was like, I get way more money than that. What is you talking about? I would never do nothing for no month, $7,500. And I'm like, bro, I remember what I paid you. Nigga, I get chicken, I would never do that. So I got a new thing now that I'm doing. It's called Book My Ops. And what I did was this. I know somebody that knows somebody that know him. I know that sounds like one of somebody. My man had Ice rap battles. I know somebody that knows somebody that knows him. And I'm like, yo, how much he charge you for a day to shoot a movie? He said he charged me like $1,200. But you know, I could probably tell them you need a favor. I said, tell them I need a favor. Tell them we got $3,000 for him. So my man called the that knew him, and I booked it. And he came to shoot a scene for a movie for $3,000. Could have gone for $1,500. I gave him a bonus for $3,000. And there's no movie coming out. But I got the footage and I got the paperwork of you signing off on me posting this today. So everybody's gonna see Omar Gooden right now in a minute. Shooting a scene for a movie that's never coming out because I was bored. I didn't have nothing else to do. And I was thinking to myself, all I do is book a plane ticket, give him $3,000 in a hotel. I spend more on 4 seats.
Because you signed the paperwork saying I could do whatever with the footage. You thought them was real movie producers? They are real movie producers. But them was my...
The footage from the fake movie shoot was brutal. Cameron had Omar doing push-ups and reading scripts for a film that didn't exist.
Check it out, y'all. Look at this. Whole staff. This is the whole staff from when I was shooting. Oh, look, he signed the paperwork. Hold on, let me get in here. He's signing the paperwork. This is meaning I can do whatever I want with this footage I want to do. Sign that paperwork right.
Damn.
You're reading for nothing, stupid. Put your titties back in. What you doing with your titties out? What's wrong with you, man? You're comfortable too. Man, comfortable. Oh, look, let me run this in. Hold on, let me get back. Oh, hold on, let me get back in. Get the waves right. Oh, you got the, get the girls. Get your ass on the floor and do push it. Really think you can move. Do your push-ups. Yeah, I got you doing push-ups, stupid ass.
The movie's called Killer in Spanish. Let's go to the club.
Hey, this my main man Omar right here, man.
Nah, no security, man. Nah.
Damn, that boy eat like 45 burgers in an hour. Man, this my dog. God damn. You sure you ain't no security? Let's talk business. Nah, we doing a little better right now. Hold on, chill. What you want right now, Bobby? What you want right now? Why don't you bet with us? Have some fun. Come on, I know you got some money in your pocket.
All right, get up, man. Let's go.
You want to bet? Let's do it. What you want to do? You want to get a strike or you want to get out? You want to get a ball?
Better strike.
Que me haga par de marinero y par de lagartija. Yeah, okay. Check this out. Next bet, we gonna do $5 grand if you win. No, we don't want no money. If you lose, I want dinero. 10 push-ups, 10 jumping jacks. Let's do it. What you want to get a strike? Strike, baby. Let's go, papi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sácale la mierda. 7, 8, 9, 10. Dale, sin atumay, dale, síguelo, vamos.
Dale, mío.
Vamos a trabajarle par de libras.
Do your push-ups, Nate. Yeah, I got you doing push-ups, stupid ass. Look at me.
While other rappers just make diss songs, Cam went straight to psychological warfare. Fat Joe. Fat Joe thought he was safe after making that infamous comment about Dick from Kansas. But Cam and Mace weren't about to let it slide.
Shout out to Cameron and Mace for not roasting me yet. I don't know if they did because I said I like Dick from Kansas. And so everywhere I've been going, they're like, yo, you like Dick from Kansas? His name is Grady Dick, a white boy. He dead nice in Kansas, but it's okay. And I'm too old to play the pause game. People are like, yo, you're trending right now. Yo, you said Dick from Kansas.
Joe went viral for saying on ESPN that he likes Dick from Kansas. Joe then came back and said, shout out to Cam and Mace for not roasting me yet. Then he said he's too old for the pop.
I'll say this, Fat Joe, I didn't get that clip. On my clip, it just said, pause, I like Dick, and then it went off.
That Joe didn't even say whoever name it is first. He just said from Kansas, so he said he like Dick from a specific area, a certain part of the country. Yo, pause the whole thing. Yo,
was it like lobster from
I ain't the whole potato. Exactly. He like Dick from Kansas. Pause.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Joe, listen.
That's crazy.
Yo, Joe, I know
we love you, Joe.
Joe, we love
But
you.
That was crazy.
That's crazy. Listen, you got a first name and last name.
He chose to go with Dick.
Yo, crack. You can say you don't play, you my man. But the internet says different. Pause, man.
Melissa Ford. After Melissa Ford made false allegations about Cameron and Mace on the Joe Budden podcast, Killer Cam went live and destroyed her credibility.
Mace, Mace don't always give me permission to talk about our old stories because, he's a man of God and he got other shit going on, but he remembers his past sometimes, so sometimes he's me talk. Anyway, I'm talking about this time we in the whorehouse and all that shit. Talking about we slid a bitch, all this shit. Cool, whatever. I see a clip where on Joe Budden's podcast where Melissa Ford is talking about, it might have been underage girls in there. First of all, I only like older bitches. Second of all, it was 1992. We was underage. That's A and B. We wasn't supposed to be it. We wasn't 18. I just turned my I ain't even defending myself on that nonsense. You're not even from this country. I don't know what the was going on in the whorehouses in Canada or wherever you from or whatever shit they on, wherever you from. We not on that. It's like, yo, you say that foul shit, because that's some foul shit to say. Man, like that shit, and the times we in for you to make them type of allegations, don't know what the fuck you talking about? You serious? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Anyway, she tried to apologize, and I said to myself, nah.
Cameron went into detail about how Melissa crossed the line and why he wasn't accepting fake apologies.
Because if I address it in a month or whenever I felt like addressing it, people gonna be like, oh, Kim, she apologized, leave it alone. You can't just say shit like that and 3 days later, 2 days later, be like, oh, my bad, I wasn't thinking. You damn right you wasn't thinking. You wasn't thinking. Y'all shouldn't have said that. That's some serious allegations. Why say that in the beginning? You're not even from here. You're not even from this country. I could have went straight to Ice-T, you in the bathroom for $2,000 when you was doing waitressing. I didn't even go there. You used to in the bathroom, the Kit Kat Club, one of them old ass club bitch. Stop. You a video vixen. Anyway, so I addressed it yesterday. I'm like, nah, don't say sorry because that's some serious shit. And I didn't even get at you the way I should have got at you. I left it alone. I'm like, this bitch is bugging.
Cam and Mace fired back at her on the show.
It is clearly locker room talk, and y'all should be able to say whatever the you want, refer to women however you want to. Whenever is that meant for public consumption? Like, considering what we've just been listening to, stories upon stories of women coming forward and talking about the fact that is not exactly the way that I remember that story happening.
I don't think that's right. What you're doing? I don't think that's right.
Well, who's doing?
What you doing? I don't think that's right. Like them clearly went to a whorehouse and took somebody up out of there.
Says them. Is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
Come on now.
That's crazy. I don't know what you're doing.
That's crazy.
It's disgusting what you're doing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What are you doing?
Okay, I am.
Unbelievable.
Not gonna let that play. Just saying.
That ain't gonna get no attention, but tread lightly. Be careful. Because I tell you one thing, I know a lot of people like ICE.
Snipers and sharpshooters.
Snipers, sharpshooters, and I know people at ICE. I have it scored back up across the border. Be careful. Be careful. And it screams desperation, but we'll get a petition to get you out the country. Cut it out.
I was gonna let you stay, but Killer.
Nah, I'll get out the damn country. I'll make 2 calls, man.
Then Cameron took it to another level by wearing custom jeans with her face on the crotch. He made his point loud and clear.
So deaf, man. Watch your mouth. Big OG shit in the building today. Big OG shit in the building today. Salute.
Jim Jones. After years of tension, Cameron finally addressed the Jim Jones situation and completely destroyed his former Dipset member with facts and receipts.
Listen, I'm going to address a couple things because we've been on vacation and a lot of been talking since I was off vacation. You are a guardian angel and designer. What the fuck is you talking about, man? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, man. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick riding now. That's where this whole shit, I would have left it alone. I would have left the old shit alone. Dick riding, do you remember how we met? Pause. Not met, how you got cool with us? This is what happened, how Joe Mo got cool with us. We were popping.
Joe Mo.
No internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles, and you came up to me one day when I was in front of the house. You said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. Like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, man, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stopped at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like on your couch. You was a fan. You begged us. You are a fan. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I don't see you around none of this. You're not from none of that. So you sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Who's from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, this is on your account. You were fanned out and you begged to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in. You was so cool. And we like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace's like, yo, I think I teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Start this and I ain't do that. And you started Pink. You made the Diplomats, which is just, the people choose to believe that, then look, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I could sell you to.
Cam broke down exactly how Jim Jones got down Dipset. This was a complete dismantling of the Jim Jones Dipset narrative and one of the most brutal checks ever. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian thought she was being funny wearing a Kendall Starting 5 t-shirt featuring her sister's ex-boyfriends.
It's better to like deal, heal. That's a good one. Deal, heal, and then feel.
But Cameron wasn't letting Kim's hypocrisy slide without getting checked.
Kim Kardashian wore a shirt taunting her sister Kendall Jenner starting 5 pics with a t-shirt of her ex-boyfriend. She's wearing a shirt titled Kendall starting 5 with her exes Jordan Clarkson, Kuz, Ben Griffin, Ben Simmons, and Devin Booker. What are your thoughts?
I think the bitch got a lot of audacity. Bitch, you started off AJ. Why do people ignore that? Now you gonna torture your sister like she got mad. She got it from you, bitch. Yo, if Reggie Bush,
her t-shirt would be crazy too.
Her t-shirt would be crazy.
Her t-shirt would be
now,
crazy.
I'm just so fun engaged with her sister because, listen, your starting 5 consists of athletes and entertainers. First of all, we got the head coach, Ray J. We got Reggie Bush. Then she married that basketball player was a shit. Then she found out he wasn't shit and curved that. Then she started with another athlete. Then she got with Kanye and had kids. Got in an argument with Kanye. Rushed the with Pete Davidson. Bitch, y'all line up as well too. You got a lot of nerve, man. At least Kendall.
She's global.
Yeah, there you go.
She's global.
Yeah, she's very global. But don't act like your sister ain't see you do this shit first, bitch.
Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner thought he could disrespect Stat Baby on Cam's show, but Cam respectfully stood on business.
When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
Yeah, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person.
Thank you. Because why does everybody tell me that? Like, I don't know how to take that.
Now you gassing it?
No. It's just like if somebody tells you that you look better in person than on camera, then it's like, damn, do I look bad on camera? Like,
No,
you would
I'm
think
saying
that about
no,
yourself too.
No, but you look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey, what do you think about the welterweight
You like that
division?
singer.
What's the singer name, baby?
Man, hey, you look like that singer, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you heard it before.
If you're gonna say Coco Jones,
Yes.
then I've
Yeah.
been told that a lot.
Yeah.
Coco Jones?
Hey, the welterweight division. What do you think about it right now?
What you waste that?
I'm not gonna say my weight on camera.
Yeah, that's like crazy.
I'm not gonna answer that. No, I'm the weight I'm supposed to be. But the welterweight division.
Right. Stat. I love you.
I
I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. The welterweight division though is everybody moving up.
Cameron made it clear there were boundaries on the show.
That shit, I know that's your brother, absolutely. And what about with Floyd? Okay, because we can move on to football then.
Stat? Oh my God.
Yo, Stat, let's do the football. I guess I answered the question about Floyd.
Okay. Well, you ready for football? Today, we are joined with our analyst.
Listen, all right.
I think you deflect when I ask a question you don't want to answer the Stat. And try to go to Stat because you don't want to answer the question. If you don't want to answer the question, it's cool.
I would never do it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I understand 100%. Sometimes some things don't need to be said, but you said what you need to say. I understand.
I mean, we'll talk though.
Yeah.
We'll talk. Hey, Stat, could you stop?
Yes.
Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is.
Now, yo, bro, some G, bro, some G shit. We gotta. have boyfriend here, yo.
Oh shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like, it's all like. Pause the show for a minute. Like, I love your energy and the shit.
My bad.
Your energy good,
My
but there gotta be a limit with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? All right. And trust me, I love you. You know you my brother. I'm just saying, it was cool, but her boyfriend here.
Cam just checked.
Nah, you my brother. I'm just saying, like, yo, what type of brother? What type of brother I'm gonna be if her boyfriend here? And like, it's of course you know Stat look good, but it gotta be a limit, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to stop that shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right.
Sorry about that.
I'm all right.
All right. Sorry about that. And I ain't.
Yeah, Adrian Broner. I haven't heard from that nigga in years. So he was on this show being thirsty. You know, should have made it clear though her boyfriend was in the building, so she should have chilled with that shit. I'm just saying, but I don't follow Adrian. I don't follow boxing like that, so I don't know. I never heard Adrian Broner. I never even watched the Adrian Broner boxing match, so I don't even know if he was good. Obviously, he probably was alright, but you know, I think he kind of fell off because I haven't seen no shit from him in a minute. So Cam did the right thing to get him out of here. He was mad thirsty.
I'm trying to come at you, but that's my sister too. So,
yeah.
All right, yo.
I don't think she's all that, but she ain't ugly. I ain't say that.
At this point, Cam ended the show. His face was priceless.
Because we said Mama Cincinnati Bagel fan too, so you got first.
I can't stop. I mean, all right, you told me to stop. My bad.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go. I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. I love you, man.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you. But I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you. Boyfriends in here. You know me, my brother.
Oh, shit, my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could. But I'm not going to sit in and not value your time either.
Shakur Stevenson. After the guys commented that Shakur Stevenson had a boring fight, the boxer went on a Twitter rampage.
So Shakur had a lot of things to say on Twitter after y'all's comments about his fight.
Cam broke down why Shakur was acting like a hurt kid, spending hours tweeting instead of focusing on his craft.
Listen, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I see why they call you Shakur Twitterson. Like, my 4 hours of tweeting about me and Mace is wow. You boring. You boring. Everybody's seen it. We ain't the only ones who seen it. You boring. I thought I was rather polite about it. I thought it was cool. Asked Tiafimo, you seen the fight? He said, hell no, why the f would I watch that? It went 12, right? Yeah, I knew it went 12. Tim Bradley, he's announcing the fight. He says, I got my coffee ready. Round 3, he's like, about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part, but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen.
Now, what I will say, this is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny.
Cam went in on Shakur's pillow hands and boring fighting style.
The point being is this, you fighting more after the fight. You just had a fight Saturday. You're losing your damn mind the last 2 days. Trying to fight everybody on Instagram, on Twitter, or everything else because we seen it. We seen it. What you talking about? Then you talk about we should glove up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. When slap fire out, shut the fuck up. You getting boxing in the streets confused for real. Like, stop getting boxing in the street. Those are two different things. That is two different things. Because when a switchblade or sun out and everything, you talk about you better strap up. Why would you give that heads up? You dumb motherfucker. Out of here. You out your motherfucking mind. If you want to impress me, step up and wait. Fight to your female in Newark so he can knock your head to Irvington. Because you talking about. You ain't impressing nobody with all this Twitter talk. All this wild Twitter talk you talking. What are you talking about? Secondly, let's get out. And that was first. Let's get to secondly. Talking about ain't legends. Mace, I'll tell you right now, and this, I'm not talking about Mace when he came out and sold. Mace was Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson, before Drake sold 5 million in 3 weeks. Because you talking about. But I'm talking about tonight. Tonight, right now, Mace is a 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer. 1,000,000%. Don't make me put the battery in his back to Oracle 3.
Yeah.
I have him Oracle 3. That's what you need to do is Oracle 3. Man, he is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
Then Cameron delivered the final blow by pointing out that the boxer was more entertaining on social media than in the ring.
You think we respect you? I thought what we said yesterday was polite. I thought it was nice. I thought we said the best way. I said, look, we acting like the lost. He still won. It just seemed like he lost. Yeah, because you're boring. You might as well have lost. You might as well put the last 2 fights under L. You f that chicken up. Corporations want to put asses in the seat. And you can't do that, bro. Nobody's paying for. First of all, you're fighting for free. All you gotta do is turn the channel you're on. We ain't gotta order it. We ain't gotta pay-per-view nothing. Flick the channel that's on. There's no pay-per-view dollars. Lastly, and I may have some more, but right now, for the time being, couple things. It was some great entertainment that night. The Mace told me about. Abdullah Mason. You're lucky he was on the card. Sensational. Sensational. And your little man, what's his little man name?
Sean Davis.
Yeah. His Shakur little.
Yeah.
The student outdid the teaching. Was he nice? He better than you. He better than you. And I know you ain't like me bringing up Cormel yesterday. Molten. He exciting. Lights out. Electrifying. So everything you not. Is you talking about?
Jay Prince. After Jay Prince sent threats to Cam and Mace over their Shakur Stevenson comments, the two decided to destroy the so-called big homie.
Is when Jay Prince just say what she wrote. Hey, yo, my man, listen, James. Let me explain something to you, bro. Mace said it exactly. You 60. You 60. What are you talking about? What are you, bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line Young Boy NBA up, why the f you got Shakur with you? And this is why he acting like that. This is exactly why he acting like that. Talking about you got Young Boy NBA umbrellas in his keys to car. Young Boy NBA told y'all to eat a dick. This is what he said. This is what Young Boy NBA said. Whack 100 was the most disrespect. Whack disrespect. I ain't even gonna repeat the shit Whack 100 said. Mad disrespect. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard. This is the first time Drake got into some shit and I ain't hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you can tell us what we can and cannot say, man? Control your. Ain't nobody gonna tell him get the strap and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey, I think we should shut up. Nah, this is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and tell get the strap and then be quiet. Nobody know that part because I should just be going viral. You bugging, James. You bugging, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what bet you talking about, all that other slang down. Bet it. Whatever bet you talking about, bet it. I don't know what's bet it. I don't know what to bet it.
Mace pointed out that Jay Prince lacks self-awareness and doesn't have the right to tell grown men they can't speak their opinions. But Cam just went in for the kill.
Nah, I'm serious. Think about your next fight. Think about it, like real quick, right? Your next fight, And Jay Prince is a businessman. He should understand this. And I know he got other shit to do. This kid, I know you gotta have other shit to do. You got to. Think about it. You give us your fight, your next fight, 3-4 weeks before your fight start. We talk about Pillow Hands fighting this week.
Pillow Hands is
get
crazy.
your pillows ready. We gonna get your shit lit. Because Jay Prince, the way it started, Jay Prince read the numbers from your fight. And he turned the comments off because the comments was crazy. I read it when I was on the way to work. And he's like the most watched boxing match this year on ESPN. And all the comments, every comment.
ESPN is free.
That's what they said. They said it's a
Pay-per-view.
This ain't pay-per-view. That every comment was talking about it's free. It's like, bro, why would you show the free numbers as part of the cable provider? It comes with the business. You ain't gotta push order and do you want to accept $9.79? Nah, it's free. Posting them numbers didn't mean nothing, bro. Nothing. If you need help, we're here. We got you here right now. It's a week and think about it. It's a week and a half after the fight, and we still talking about it. I don't do big homies, bro.
Dame Dash. After Dame Dash been talking reckless, Cameron finally had enough and decided to completely destroy him.
Who's his name? You know, the people from before and the people today.
Yeah.
I ain't know if you talk about the Pirates of the Caribbean. I know who you was talking about, man.
That's not some Harlem shit. That's some young.
I don't know what to say. You turned it into a chatty patty. When he said, yo, I think, and I announced it, Joe, I think I'm gonna make Cam the president of Rockefeller.
That's where hate came. Now you're saying something about the presidency, which is not true. Not caring about how much damage that caused to Rockefeller.
That's where
That's like what? What just happened? Like I f with homie, he's doing his thing, but the president of Rockefeller? Are you kidding me? That basically told you that started everything.
Dave, your own god kids don't want you. How you the godfather? Anything? Your word don't count no more. You don't got teeth. You have dentures.
Cameron made sure everyone knew exactly how pathetic Dame looked trying to hold his dentures in during interviews.
A bucket is a very intricate thing. Not every bucket is a good bucket. Like, not all money is good money. So it's taken us a year to design the bucket of what makes me comfortable. And we finally got the right bucket, the right fit. Not all buckets are good bucket, but this bucket. Yo, Dame, check this out. I'm tired every time you make a video and you holding your cheek like this in shit. And next tag me in that shit. So like, yo, talk to Sam. Yo, Dame, all that little tight jaw shit. These right here will keep them bitches in. I could sing the bridge with my false teeth in with you. I'm telling you, I just saw you on the river looking like you holding your teeth and you don't want to talk. Now you might well pull them bitches out. Thank me later, okay? Stop walking around looking like you got your jaw broke or some shit because you can't open your mouth because your top lip is going to fall out again.
This started with Dame Dash mad at me or whatever, and I love Dame. I don't have a problem. Dame calls me one day and be like, yo, me and 50 going back and forth. I see you seen him. How you gonna let him pap you on the pockets like that? He papped you on the pockets. I said, Dave, you crazy, man. He said, yo, me and him going back and forth. You mind if I mention that? I said, nah, go ahead. Instead of saying what he told me on the phone, he said, yeah, and Kim let 50 Cent smack him on the ass. What kind of grown man let another smack him on the ass? I don't like that, Cam. Oh, that's smacking on the ass. Word? That's what, so now this is randomly smacking me on the ass. He said, what do you do when a big strong just comes and smacks you on the ass? I'm going to tune you out for a while because that was unnecessary. Cool. Then I say what I say. He says I'm trying to diss him and come at him. Bro, Dame, I'm never dissing you, bro, ever. All I'm saying is that you had wild bread and to me you mismanaged your money. They asked him, yo, what you think about Cam? I think about Cam saying you don't manage your money right. That's girl shit. Girls talk about other financial shit. Girls talk about shit. This, that, third. So now
smacking me on my ass, and I'm talking like a bitch.
And then you attack my art.
During his Talk with Flea episode, Cameron broke down the entire situation.
The movie came out years ago. He could have said that years ago. Dame got a movie called Honor Up. He's shooting it on 125th and 12th Avenue. Dame comes over, yo, get Cam a fur. You in the next scene, Cam. Get a fur. Nah, I just came support. Nah, I need you to do this scene. I need you to do this scene. I said, Dame, I don't want to be in this movie. Oh, you gonna do me like that? Pause. That's what you gonna do? Word, you serious? Now the guilt trips on me. Now we in the scene. It's no lines. Yo, just talk some shit. Just figure it out. Now we sitting there acting like we talking. Now the next day, he calling me 6 in the morning. Yo, we shooting in 2-3 hours. Come on, get up here. We don't have no lines again. Yo, just talk some shit. I'm in there spitting, freestyling, there's no lines. Stacey Dash is in the movie. He just tried to do some shit. Stacey Dash turned around and said, you don't know what the hell you're doing, do you? And then when the movie over, he spent $1 million. I said, they didn't have to spend that much. He said, yeah, you're right, but I had to learn my way. I don't like Honor Up. I'm being honest with you. I don't like the movie. I don't like it. That's why I ain't promote it. You know why I ain't promote it? Because I was in Dame house. I seen it 900 times. He did mad edits on the movie. Mad edits. It's a shit, man. Yo, me and Doug in there, shout out to Shug. Flow Money's a cop. He's locking somebody up in the shit. I'm saving you by not promoting it. Shit was nasty. You my man. I ain't gonna let you go outside like that. All the motherfuckers who let you go outside like that, they ain't your man. If your sneakers look crazy, if you got your shirt, the collar ain't right, I ain't gonna let you go outside like that. And that's how I felt with this movie with Dave. If you didn't see me promote it, I didn't want him outside like that. I ain't like the way he was dressed. I didn't like it. He had lugs on. I don't like lugs.
Cameron continued destroying Dame's credibility by revealing how Dame fumbled multiple opportunities.
The called Revolt last week and say he wants to put his content on Revolt channel. Revolt programming is booked up until 2026. They don't have any room for programming, so maybe in 2026 or whatever. So I have 2 more shows I can do this year. And so when I found that out, I called my man Fendi, because I know what Fendi and Dame speak. I said, yo, tell Dame, I put his shows in my slot on Revolt, because I have 2 more shows I can put on Revolt, if I can executive produce the shows. I said he did it for me. When I needed help, he put my album out on Rockefeller, and I let him executive produce them. I'm trying to do the same thing for you. I got 2 slots left. If you want 2 shows on Revolt this year, and you wasn't getting paid because you said you do it for free, I got a couple of dollars for you. I'm just the executive producer of the show. He tell Fendi. First he tell Fendi, yeah, he like, all right, bet. Now, matter of fact, I'm the Godfather. He can't executive produce my shows, da-da-da-da-da. Your word don't mean nothing. You fell off the Mount Rushmore Harlem a long time ago. But we'll address it all tomorrow and Friday. But don't say I ain't trying to help out. You didn't want me to executive produce your TV shows. Could have worked the right in for you.
The final nail was when Cameron exposed how Dame fumbled $1 million offers from him, Mace, and Jay-Z.
When we seen that Dame owe $800,000 to a debt, all these people would get his third of Rockefeller. Mace was like, yo, nah, bro. Come on, B. That's Dame, bro. Word to everything I love. He like, that's Dame. And he don't even, like I said, they don't have the best relation. He's like, nah, tell him, he's like, yo, you want to go 5-5. We can't let this go out like that. So I called Dame. I said, yo, Mace want to help out. So he's like, we got $1 million. He's like, well, I don't know. Because Young Boy NBA called me up. He got $2 million. We like, all right, cool. Like, we just wanted to get you out the news for looking bad. So I guess the Young Boy NBA thing fell out. So Mace called back the next day. Yo, see what he want to do. He like, yo, just wait on it. I might got another deal. So Mace like, yo, bro, he said, you got $1 million today in your account today. Hold on, I might got a deal for $6 million. I'm like, all right, cool. Dame waits 3 weeks to call back and says, yo, what's up? Y'all want to bust that move? So when I called Beth back, Beth like, nah, man, the deal's off. We ain't doing it. He waited 3 weeks. So I said, Dame, Mace ain't picking up. I just said like that. I said, I don't think he want to do it. He tries to use reverse psychology on me and be like, oh, you got to wait for that to bust a move. Oh, you can't bust your own moves. I feel you. I feel you can't bust your own moves. No, I can't, Dame. I can't bust my own moves. I'm not feeding into that. No, I can't. I had 500,000. Mace had 500,000. And no, I don't have $1 million to give you for that because the thing about it was this. Jay-Z offered him $1.5 million for the third before anybody. For the other third of Rockefeller, he got offered $1.5 million from Jay-Z or Biggs or whoever or a combination. And he like, nah, I'm not selling to them. That he didn't want them to have it. So you got 1.5 on the table. You got a guaranteed $1 million from me and Mace on the table, and then you gamble trying to get $6 million. You talking about Drake is calling you. All these other people that are supposed to call you never followed through, and the deal fell through.
Jay-Z. The tension between Cameron and Jay-Z at Rockefeller was starting to boil, but nobody expected Killer Cam to pull off one of the most petty moves in hip-hop history.
First thing that happened, I brought K Slay up there. And I guess I didn't know he was mad at K Slay.
I've never heard this story, Cam. Wait a minute.
What?
So you saying?
Because K Slay used to play Ether at the time, and he was mad at Nas for Ether and all this
Yeah, we
shit.
never heard this story, Cam.
Yeah, I'm telling you what happened. You guys K Slay. So
Run K Slay up to baseline?
Yeah.
Okay, this is after K Slay. He definitely voted for Nas Ether. I remember this. Continue.
Brought him up there because, you know, we used K Slay to host our mixtape. So K came up there, boom. Jay wasn't there. But as I'm leaving, Jay is in the lobby, a baseline. So I walk K to the elevator, and guess they said, K and Jay-Z said, what's up, whatever. So I walk back in, he said, yo, you gotta be careful who you bringing around here. We might just slap the shit out of K Slay. And I'm like, wait, what's going on, man? You know, I don't even know what's going on. He's like, yo, just say be careful who you bring up. All right, cool, this your house. I ain't no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We building buzz up. I'm like, yo, Jay in the studio, I'm like, yo, we might want to hop on this record. We building the buzz, and he'll just look like, okay, that's cute. Like, he didn't say it, but he like, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. So I start heating up. He like, yo, it seemed, you know, you could tell some tension. So one day I come to the studio, he like, yo, it seemed like it's some tension in here. To me, I'm talking. I don't know if exact words, but he said something going on. I just want to let you know, I see y'all rocking. I ain't got no problem, we all good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet, just got a song up right now, if the tension is here, like, yeah, let's just do it now. Right. And he's like, bet, so we did the song. So I was like, yo, the song heating up, we might could do the video. He like, damn. I said, okay, we back to that. Cool, so that happened.
Cameron broke down how the problem started, from bringing K Slay to the studio to Jay-Z feeling some type of way about the tension. The real drama came when Jay-Z erased Cam's verse on a track without telling him.
PD Crack. Nobody PD Crack. State property, nobody. PD Crack, I was going to with Speedy Crack. Right. He had the song, one for PD Crack. That was his song by itself. I put me and Jewels on it. Take it today, I'm like, I'm about to he for Philly, you should with state property. I'm like, why everything gotta be so Philly this, Harlem this,
really?
This, that, and the third.
I don't think I heard the story.
Yeah, he told the story on Vlad. I was gonna sign him, but Dame was like, I was gonna f up for Philly and all this shit. And I'm like,
so PD was like,
this is a situation where both of y'all right, by the way.
Yeah.
Dame is right and you were right too. This is a situation. But continue. So,
yeah, he's on his own, he's not with state property at all.
No, but it's seeming like that, but he's not. Right. So he's like, I'm not signing them, Cam. So we did the song. So PD's playing the song for Jay-Z, whoever else in the studio. And my verse come on, and Jay say, stop it, erase that shit. And just erase my whole verse.
The original one for PD Crack, you're on there?
Yes.
With Jewels?
Yeah. Jay-Z heard the verse and just erased my shit. Told PD Crack erase it, or Shane, whoever was engineering that day.
So you saying that to say that, to bring it to Oh Boy.
Right.
That's when Killer got his revenge.
Jay one day was like, I did a little something for you in the studio. I was coming in the studio, he was walking out. So I'm like, then he had something to Oh Boy. And I was like,
this is Oh Boy's already number one?
Yeah, it's popping.
This, all right.
This is popping.
Let's be clear.
Yeah, this is popping Oh Boy.
The rough draft for Oh Boy. No, this is when Oh Boy's already lit.
Right.
You on tour.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I listened to it and I was like, erase that shit. You see, did the shit to me, so I was like,
yo, you a different type of
I erased it. And that's how the song got erased. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just say something. As a petty, I'm petty. There's no more level of petty than I just heard just now.
Right.
Like, you literally erased the Jay-Z verse.
Yeah, because he erased my verse. You know what I'm saying?
These moments show Cam at his best, bringing his energy and making things as uncomfortable as possible. From systematic takedowns to creative revenge schemes, these clips prove that Killer doesn't just check people, he goes for the throat. So what do y'all think? Who got checked the hardest? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to help us out by liking, sharing, and commenting. Check out these other videos popping up for more content like this. We appreciate you rocking with us and keeping the conversation going.
Oh shit! Hold on. Fucking light, man. I gotta get a light. Oh, plug. This plug is like getting me tight. yeah. That's what. Yeah, Cam Robert do be going crazy on these niggas. $15 rappers that got checked by Ari Spears. I'll probably get to that too. A Sunday last service. What's good, everybody? Whoever's in the building, what's good? Doing this hip hop shit. All right, 15 rappers by Ari Spears.
That sounds ridiculous.
From body shaming female artists,
she looks like the emoji,
to roasting hip hop legends,
it's your boy.
to calling out mumble rappers who all sound the same.
I cannot understand a single word.
Ari Spears been roasting rappers for decades, whether you're from the UK,
when I call to the street, in the block, what to say to me?
Or Hollywood.
Will, you're 60-something.
No one is safe from the comedian's jokes.
That could finish a whole stick of chapstick in one use.
How the did he get Beyonce?
So grab a snack and get ready, cause these are times Ari Spears checked rappers.
Get the out of here.
Lizzo may have the body positivity movement behind her, but Spears had no problem calling out her obvious health issues and overall appearance.
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her? Yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Yo.
Very beautiful girl. She's got a very pretty face. But she keeps showing her body off. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape in the world. But I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble.
Ayers went after Lizzo's weight and appearance, making jokes about her size and questioning why society celebrates obesity.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh, here they come. The wall of Braveheart bitches. Like the battle on the field coming over the hills. Are you ready for a war? You can hear the horses thumping on the ground. It's about to, here he come. Who that motherfucker think he is? Be body shaming that mother. You know what kills me? Hold on. You know what kills me about women? Is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Diabetes, heart problems, heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous shit. But if you really gave a why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you, we love your confidence, boo-boo, but this ain't it. This ain't it. Where that's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
He didn't stop there. Aries called out Lizzo's music, saying her songs are garbage and she only gets attention because of her size.
How you gonna have issues but at the same time show your whole ass at an NBA game? As comedians, we take what the defense gives us. You don't want to be put out there? Then don't put it out there. And again, I know, listen, I ain't never met a plate of pasta I didn't like. I'm a pasta hood. I'm trying. It's an everyday struggle for me. You know, I come from a family where, we drank fried milkshakes.
Jay-Z. Even hip-hop royalty like Jay-Z isn't safe from Aries' brutal honesty.
Any that could pull off that Raid Roach hairdo and still be the man. However, I wish that would cut that shit off. That looks atrocious. He's already not an attractive dude. So you putting unattractive on top of unattractive. We got HD.
Yeah, he need to cut those dreads. That shit look retarded. I don't know. He look like a tree branch and shit. He gotta hit some fucking laughs. Yeah, for real. I agree with Spaz, man. Yeah, Jay-Z, you already a chop. I don't judge men, but you a chop nigga, and you got them stupid ass dreadlocks, man. You a billionaire. Cut them shits off, man.
now. That's aggressive.
You know what's funny about Jay-Z? Like, is it me or does it look like Joe Camel? Am I the only one to see? That is the ugliest motherfucker in rap. That could finish a whole stick of chapstick in one use, see? He don't even need a seatbelt. His lips is airbags. I'm all right. It's your boy. It's horrible.
It's your boy.
Boy, young hope when it came. Jay-Z sound like a sheep when he rap and trip. Young hope when it came up into it all, your boy young hope. It's like, motherfucker, what are you talking about?
From his new hairdo to his big lips, the comedian fired multiple shots.
I say I'm amazed at Jay-Z, not because he's a great rapper. Everybody know he's a great rapper. How the did he get Beyonce? Because he is a ugly motherfucker.
Talk to me, man. It's your boy in the building. It's Jehovah. Homie, I told you the king's over. I got it locked. Oh, yo, shit, stop. That's that card of persona made for martyr. Think you got it locked on barber. I'm taking the game further. I'm Croy when I hit. Helen out when I switch. I'm like Ike Turner. And what's love when I'm pissed? If you having girl problems, I'll bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. It's your boy.
Will Smith. Will thought his transition from rapper to actor made him special, but Spears had plenty to say about the Fresh Prince's new song and tough guy persona.
You're not gonna leave here without talking about the most cringiest shit in rap right now. I'm an action star. Sometimes I'm an actor. You know what I'm talking about?
No, what is this?
Oh my God. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yes.
I've seen him in the news recently, but I haven't watched the clip. Okay,
it's cringy. Okay. You haven't heard the latest about his diss track against Chris Rock?
I heard about it. I didn't actually, I saw the headline, but I didn't actually watch it.
He said something about, I'm gonna get enraged. When you disrespect me on the stage, you best believe I'm gonna come up on the stage.
Okay,
and in the comments, people are like, wow, he rhymed stage 3 times in a row.
Aries called out Will Smith for trying to be hard and took shots at him for trying to flex outside of his age bracket.
This is the bounce back. And he's doing a lot of that. This is the bounce back. Will, you're 60-something. Stop trying to hang out at the young people's party. Do what was reminiscent of what made you cool. And stop trying to be a young person at 60-something. It's cringe. That was straight Cardi B's rhythm. And the get the f out of here. That shit garbage. Garbage. The pin out the grenade and I threw it. Sometimes I'm an action star. That means I'm an actress. Get the f out of here. Give me Vanilla Ice. Bring Vanilla Ice back. Come on, man. Of course, I'm being over dramatic. I'm just saying, dude. That was garbage.
Garbage.
Action star. Why are you doing that, man? You're how old is he? 56. Why are you doing that? How do you bite it off more than I could chew? And I chew it. He has a midlife crisis.
That's midlife crisis?
That is midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis.
And then there was another clip where he was in Philly, outside, like 1,000 people. Again, performing one of his new joints. The energy was dead. He wasn't, nobody was moving, nobody was feeling him. So I gotta put your jersey in the rafters.
Ladies love Cool James. LL thought his legendary status protected him from criticism. Spears had no problem going after him with some of his most brutal material.
I'd have LL do the intro because he just got that cool, suave swag. Like LL seemed like he don't even need a woman to be turned on. He can stand in front of the mirror, chest and turn himself off. Like he be standing there, DJ, hit that track for me. Yo, what's up, baby? This your man, LL Cool J. Ain't nothing like when you put vanilla ice cream on your chest, let it melt down in your genitals. I got my man Snoop Dogg and Max and Jay-Z in the building. It's about to be real sexual, real erotic, baby.
Aries made jokes about LL's sexuality and mannerisms, questioning his tough guy image with brutal honesty.
This is for my number one. This was hard to do. I want to be a star, but I didn't have a clue. I'd like to take over Will Smith's place, but I couldn't with my belly and my fat face. So I shut down some ass and creatine. HGH, some Xenadrine. Windstrom, it made me paranoid.
So I shot my ass with a horse steroid. Now I got my body swollen thick. Even though it could be shrinking my... When I think about the films I did, and the way that I was looking like, I need to burn up all those crappy flicks. They all just make me sick. It's a brand new back, some brand new tracks, a brand new chest, a brand new fat. And I don't mind the side effects. Like my teeth soft and I can't have sex. Plus I'm growing hoops in a big long mane. So you can brush me and feed me grain. It's just so amazing I'm lean and cut. And now I've got a real rock hard butt. You can love me better. I'm looking hot. Plus, I can gallop and jump and try. You can love me better, baby.
Aries told stories about working with the rapper and how he couldn't handle being the subject of jokes and impressions.
But you could tell at moments he takes himself, seriously. You know what I mean?
Too seriously?
I don't know about too seriously, but his whole persona, you know what I mean, B? It's crazy, man. Sometimes I'll do something funny and he'll just look at me like, you said a joke about me, man? What's up?
You gotta lick your lips too.
Yeah, I remember I did a thing, a skit about him one time on Mad TV, and I was at a radio station in Orlando, and I guess whoever the head dude was at the time interviewed him, and he goes, "Hey man, I don't know if you know, but there's this kid named Aries Spears that does you. What do you think about that?" And in the clip, you could tell LL starts out complimentary, but then towards the end, he's a little pissed. He's like, Aries Spears is like cousin, man. Family, man. He does the impression. I seen it. It's cool. But I'll get him. I'm gonna get his ass back. I'm gonna get him on wax, B. Word up. I'm gonna get the. So.
Did he ever get you back or
no?
And I really had LL on the whole homosexual vibe.
You made him gay, LL?
I mean, that's been the rumor. So I was like, I want to start doing shows allowing men to feel the same flavor the way the women do. So next time I do a show, I'm allowing all my male fans to, rub my body down with plum juice. I'm gonna put dudes in a chair, straddle them, and bump chest hairs, man. It's bananas, B. Man, crazy, man. And there was a dude actually in the other spot. He was bench pressing with his shirt off, and you could see him from like a glass room. And I was like, yo, who's the dude with the bench press? I said, lean over him and spot him.
Mumble rappers and new artists.
And I'm telling you, man, and I know, again, the term old head, I'm biased, I'm New York, blah, 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 blah. But I really went, I went, hold up now, let me really listen. And I listened. I tried as hard as I could. I put the controller down. I tilted my head too close towards the speaker, and I really tried, and it's pure trash. Like, I'm going, I cannot understand a single word.
Okay.
Aries Spears has been one of the most vocal critics of today's rap scene. He's never held back when going after the new generation of artists, saying they're destroying hip-hop culture. From Lil Uzi to Kodak Black to 2 Chainz, Aries went completely off during multiple interviews.
I saw Lil Uzi Vert on with Ebro. There's a clip of him saying, "Yo, I want you to spit over this DJ Premier beat." And Lil Uzi goes, "Yo, man, I ain't spitting over them old man beats. You gotta play, in other words, you gotta play a beat that would allow me to go, yeah. How do you diss a DJ Premier beat? You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite songs that I wish I could download off iTunes, but it's not available. So when I want to hear it, I gotta go YouTube. Classic, KRS-One, Rakim, and Nas. That track, DJ Premier Classic, and then when the beat, oh my God. The other clip, Lil Yachty on Ebro, trying to freestyle. And at one point, he's saying some stuff, and like how New Yorkers do, like when, Cats is rapping and you might hear DJ Who Kid or Funk Flex in the back go, yeah! That was throwing Yachty off to the point where he went, stop. You guys can do that, stop. That's where we are with rap now? We at stop. It's moist, man.
I mean, rap has gotten more feminine.
It's moist.
I can't.
Satchels and purses.
Can't deny it.
When Fat Joe tried to defend the new generation, Aries shut him down by pointing out how all these new rappers sound exactly the same.
When I get called an old head for going, yo, why don't you like this new generation? All you
sound the same. The same flow, the same melodies, the same cadence. All you all you sound the same.
But it was always like that.
In the 90s,
Stretch was rhyming like this. New York is crazy.
New York crazy.
You look at every video at that time, every rapper from anywhere was doing, whoever's been popping, if DMX was, you know how many guys I've seen come in the studio with a dog thinking they hurt?
And those guys didn't last.
No, at all.
So originality was a thing back then.
Oh no, very, very.
But now it's commonplace to be the same.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Aries Spears, a.k.a. Old Head. Listen, I want to ask the young generation a question seriously. How is it that y'all don't get bored with the current state of hip-hop and what y'all are doing to rap? And everything sounds the same. The melody the same. The beat the same. The cadence the same. The flow the same. Everything auto-tune.
I get tired of that shit. Yeah, I agree with Aries Spears, man. I'm the same way. Oh, yeah, of course, old heads, but we know the truth, man. All this new shit is trash, man. A lot of auto-tune niggas. All these auto-tune dudes is played out. You're trash. You need to hit some fucking laps. All y'all garbage. But we're gonna get back to the video. I ain't the type to, long talk, but we're doing reactions, so I definitely want to talk about this because it's some trash.
From NBA Youngboy to Lil Baby to Rondo Quando, none of you sound different. There's no individuality or originality.
When discussing Quavo's inability to speak proper English, Aries made clear that ignorance shouldn't be celebrated or glorified in hip-hop.
I say, man, what you think of that artist? And Quavo said, man, why you gonna quiz me lady? He's trying to say, why are you going to quiz me like that? But he said, man, why you gonna quiz me lady? People I was arguing with when I posted it on my Instagram were going, hey man, that's just the South. You gotta be from here to know that. I said, no, that's ignorance. You butchering the human language. Because T.I., Big Boy, Andre 3000, all from the South. And you can understand them absolutely 100%. So don't blame that on the South. Don't make that a Southern thing. And then go, well, that's just a Southern accent. No, there's a difference between an accent and an audible. You can have an accent and be understandable. Being inaudible, completely different. How you gonna quimulate it? You didn't even know what I said.
Migos have a huge following, especially when they're
Again,
together.
you keep going to people's following. If you put 1,000 idiots in a room, you have 1,000 idiots.
Kodak Black.
Oh, Jesus.
Has been busted for cocaine.
No.
Kodak Black got some decent songs.
I thought you was gonna say reading a book. There's no way you're telling me I put my life on it. Kodak Black ain't standing the test of time.
I think some of the songs. And he's got drug problems and legal problems in the same vein of a DMX.
Gremlins traveled in packs. Say, still didn't want him around. They were still in the woods. So what the f is that? Like, because he can sell out a stadium of idiots.
He didn't spare anyone. Aries made it clear that this generation of rappers is ruining the game.
All day. And 2 Chainz is garbage. Why is this man so hot? Why y'all? What's up, man?
What the?
I hate 2 Chainz.
Why are you
I am
2
the
Chainz?
2 Chainz hater.
Why? Tell us why.
He's garbage, lyrically.
He just murdered Summer Jam, yo. He just murdered Summer Jam.
The game is diluted now. Everybody is hypnotized, man.
Listen, there's a lot
lyrically,
of garbage.
this dude is garbage.
There's a lot of garbage out there, but 2 Chainz is actually good,
Come
man.
on, man.
Hey,
more
from the
highlights.
sideline, 2 Chainz is not a lyricist. He's just a swag rapper who says clever shit.
Okay,
and
but
his songs rock.
But when we talk about swag, nobody has swag better than New Yorkers. Like, this dude looked like Jar Jar Binks
Well,
with
what
jewelry.
happened was this is what happened.
Come on,
Nah, but
man.
this is what happened.
You know who does that? Soulja Boy.
What, the pants?
The pants hanging with the
How
ass
old is
hanging.
he?
He got to be in his 30s at this point.
Matter of fact, he lives near where I live, and we were both in Wells Fargo, and he's at the teller window, ass completely out.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this white woman look at that, and she's baffled, shaking her head. She looks at me, and I look right back at her and go, it's embarrassing.
Cardi B's new single starts off her saying, outside N-word needs an outside bitch. But he's a very light-skinned Latino.
Yeah, but them lips and that nose and take that makeup off. You know what I'm saying?
You get a full
It
blown.
looks like Don Cheadle.
Now lean makes you lean.
Yeah.
You do this shit.
I've interviewed Future before, and he was lean the fuck out when I did that.
And was he coherent?
Kinda.
Coherent to the point where you go, if you put him in the booth right now, something fire is coming out.
Yeah. I mean, he was in the studio with us here actually.
And Future?
Future.
He, him and Migos, they kind of do the same. Yeah. Dude, I'm 42. I come from that era where lyrics, it was about what you said. Fire. This shit today is just, it's garbage, man. All my opinion. It's garbage. I don't like none of that shit. None of it. Little Savage, Little Yachty, Kodak Black, Pump, 6ix9ine. Garbage. All of it.
You do like Kendrick.
Kendrick's dope.
You like J. Cole.
Cole is dope.
Yep.
Aries broke down exactly what's wrong with their approach to music and culture.
There's a rapper from Texas named that Mexican OT, and he was doing a podcast, and they asked him about using the N-word. He's a Mexican rapper, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use it. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?"
Yeah, that was Tekashi's answer on Breakfast Club. But to the Mexican culture, tell your culture to love us the way you love saying. Tell your fathers and your grandfathers to be okay with their daughters and their nieces coming home with. Everybody loves the cool parts, but love us. Don't just love the cool parts that come with the culture, the slang and the dress code and the music, and the rhythm and the style. Love us though, love us. And it's like, well, because your people don't necessarily have a rich history in this country of being with over women, kids brutalized, churches burned, leaders assassinated, Martin, Malcolm, slavery, lynchings, castrations, beheadings. Y'all lack empathy. Y'all lack understanding. And if we really being honest, so many people in the Mexican community crave white acceptance so bad that they're willing to hate on us the way they do, when the reality is they don't like you either. Yeah, you want to say that's fine, but love us. Don't just love the words.
Ice Cube. Cube thought he was untouchable as a West Coast legend, but Spears had other plans when he completely tore apart Cube's career in both music and film.
Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor.
Okay.
Nothing.
The Police. You don't think that's a classic song?
It's classic because of what it represents in terms of black struggle symbolism and what black people have gone through with the police historically. It's the song that makes you go, yeah, yeah. I get how it can touch your emotions, but it don't do nothing for me. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window is Have a Good Day. Today was a good day, rolling down the street, and my 6 foot police didn't come bother us no more.
That's not the way the lyrics go.
Whatever, but that cadence, you might as well have them say, green eggs and ham, Sam I am.
He didn't hold back on calling out his lack of range and depth as an actor.
I ain't getting in that lake, there's snakes in there. That's him in every move. No depth, no range. And this is why it pisses me off as a comedian when they cast rappers in comedies. Because as a comedian, we're going to bring our natural God-given talent to a script where we go, this is funny, but now let me sprinkle my talent on it and elevate it. Cut to, are we there yet? Here's the comedy. Ice Cube, the dad, walks up on the ladder to go change something on the roof. He slips off the ladder, cut to the aerial shot, him in the bushes with the goofy face. That's the comedy.
He went further, saying his flow and cadence were boring and predictable.
There's no way you can sell me on Ice Cube, the surgeon. Nurse, we gotta do a scalpel. Turn the gas up to CC74. No, you're gonna get that.
When Ice Cube fired back calling Aries a sucker, the comedian released a response and told the world to stop being soft when someone speaks their mind.
Yo, what up, it's your boy Aries Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused. Hate.
Yeah, but he said the same. But he said the same thing. Like he said, you ain't that funny. So, like you said, so if Ice Cube can speak his mind, like you said, it's not about being soft. Ice Cube said he never heard of you, like for us comedians.
/hater.
Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else? I'm not a fan of Ice Cube, musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man. I respect Ice Cube in terms of what he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way?
50 Cent. Fat Joe gave Aries a friendly warning about messing with 50.
And just so you know, it wasn't just Cube that jumped on me. He jumped on me too because of that. Because of the joke I made about 50. You know what I mean?
See, but 50 and them, they'll beat you up, Aries. I'm just keeping it real. Maybe Ice Cube is regular. You know.
What's wrong with this guy?
No. I'm keeping it a buck. You run into them guys in the airport, they might do something to you. I had beef with them.
Well, that's cool.
So I know what the beef is. Is it one thing for us to just like certain guys you don't play with because they're gonna jump up.
Listen,
I
love the comedians. I'm like,
it's no thing with
Joe. I don't ever pretend to be something I'm not. You know, I ain't an Evans. I'm a Huxtable. But best believe I keep some dudes with me too. The old Jews.
Now they gonna have to jump out.
A team of Jews.
I'm telling you.
A team of Jews. And I'll sue them up in a minute.
Jadakiss stood up for Aries, explaining he's a comedian, and it's his job to make fun of people. The whole altercation didn't seem to faze him, because he continued right on with his impression of 50.
But Aries, I'm just I gotta be honest with you, because you're my guy. You're on my album, with you.
Yeah.
You know, I advocate for you every time I can, because I think you're hilarious, but I do know where that could go wrong.
Well, of course.
That one. The Ice Cube, you know it is. Everybody, that one could go wrong. I'm promising you. You know,
you put hands and feet on people too. Why you just act like he don't do that?
That's a super
But it's not
fan.
about that. He's a comedian.
Listen, let me tell you the joke. It was almost harmless. I was talking about how, you know, anytime they make a brother play in a movie where he's a scientist or a computer tech, like 50 did in the movie with Stallone, I forgot what it was called, but they was in some prisons and glass cubes. And I said, you know what the difference between 50, the rapper, from 50 to computer tech? I'm a computer tech. I work with computers and do computers. I'm a computer tech. Glasses. Clark Kent, Superman. If you're a great actor, you don't need the glasses.
He made it clear he judges the total package of an actor, not just their celebrity status.
Man, you talk about rappers that could really act, and people say DMX, Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube was the other one.
Yeah, I go, how hard do you think it is for Street to play Street? If Ice Cube did a movie where he played a doctor and then did a movie where he played a lawyer, what would be different? Now, my man, comedian Tommy Chung had a great joke where he goes, Ice Cube is a guy to colleges. All right, Miss Johnson, I looked at your chart. Now get up on that thigh. And it was so funny because I'm going, that's what it would be. You know, somebody else said, and the one movie, and I forget the name of the movie, but it was a movie with Sylvester Stallone where he and Arnold Schwarzenegger were in glass prisons. And 50 Cent played a computer hack. And somebody goes, now what about 50 Cent? He played a computer hacker. That's different. I said, you put glasses on it, and now he's a computer hacker. Because he's nerdy glasses? Get the fuck out of here. And listen, if you got the range and you got the ability, hats off to you.
Now I'm computer tech. We're going computers. I know computers. I'm a computer tech.
Kanye West. West's controversial behavior and mental health struggles became prime material for Spears' brutal comedy.
Kanye made a song called Cousins.
Now, I'm not overly familiar, but from what I heard, he sucked his cousin's dick.
them.
Yo, whoa!
The chorus is like my cousin Ed. Kanye was 14 at the time.
This is y'all man? Nah, Kanye, I can't
wish
fuck
we
with
could
you after that, man.
magically bring Kanye's mother back to life. He needs her.
Well, I mean, he also said that his mom was doing lesbian stuff. She was sleeping with like his female babysitter, and he could hear the noises in the other room.
Oh God, what is it like to have so much money that you just lose your mind? You just abandon all sanity.
Yeah.
From the sucking the cousin's dick to the wearing the black KKK shit.
Yeah.
Like, are you that bored? Are you that bored?
Aries went after Kanye's mental health and erratic behavior, making jokes about his public breakdowns and controversial statements.
Well, I'm still stuck on Kim K as the modern day Marilyn Monroe. That's a drug comment in and of itself. I don't want to be that rich.
You want to be that rich? When you get head on the boat?
Ass out in Venice, getting head on the waves.
Because, you know, Kim was dating Pete Davidson. And Kanye said, oh, really? I'm going to get Pete Davidson with titties.
A girl that looks like Pete Davidson.
With titties. His so-called wife.
That's weird.
Do you want to show you a picture?
Yeah, I've seen her. She's a little bit better than Pete Davidson.
Well, yes, because she's a female. But I'm saying... I'm just saying, they could be
Pete Davidson always looks like he just got done doing drugs.
Legendary impressions. Aries Spears partly became famous for his hilarious impersonations of rappers. It's a staple in his body of work.
What about Shaq?
Things they did. Yeah, Shaq is in the studio. Talk to me.
What's going on, Shaq? How are you? Good to see you.
It's good to be here. I'm glad to be back.
Oh my
God. Even the facial expression.
Everything, yeah, man. Oh, hey.
That's my guy right there.
Oh my God.
He speaks like
it's nice that you and Kobe made up. It's a good situation, right?
You know, Kobe and I, we beef, but you know, as you get older, you mature.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
I'm still the big brother.
Yeah.
I'm the big forgiver.
You know, it's hot in Los Angeles. Yesterday was so hot, and I was sweating like you at the free throw line.
But I always made them when I had to.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, man. We want to thank you for everything that you did in Los Angeles with Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, dog.
Wait a minute. Okay, here comes DMX.
DMX is in here now.
How are you, DMX?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
There he is. DMX, you want to give us something?
You know, I ain't rapped in a long time. I'm trying to give my life over to the Lord.
DMX.
You know what I mean? God is good. And yo, God is great. I done been through it all. No, my fate. I'm going to come back down and I'm going to show the world what I do. It's your man DMX talking to you. I done been off the dog. I done been off the leash. I done been through the wall. And I seen all the beef.
Jay-Z is on the all-new cruise show, too. Jay-Z is here. Young Ho, what's good?
Oh, it's your boy in the building right now.
Yeah.
Ho. Since your boy Young Ho on the Power 106 guaranteed when I come through, game is so flipped. Game is so rich. Ho, I'm so rich. Life is hard, but for me, never a bitch. I told y'all, 99 problems. I ain't got that one. Yo, check it, son. It's your boy Young H, Young God, Young Legendary, Young Ho, first place, never secondary. It's your boy.
Yeah.
Crazy right now. I got my man Snoop.
What
Hey,
up,
yo,
Snoop?
holla at Snoop real quick.
What up,
Hey, yo, Snoop, let him know what it is, baby.
Snoop on the cruise show. Here we go.
Hey, yo, 1, 2. Oh, switch the beat up. It's your boy Snoop Dogg. Put your feet up.
Let's go.
Yo, put the crown up. And it's so sweet up. 1 puff, 2 puff. Come on, never give up. It's your boy Snoop D double LBC. You can't see me. It's Snoop D double G. While I'm chilling in that 67 Chevy. Pip game heavy. Pockets on heavy. Sipping on that bevy in the levy with Dr. Dre. It's your boy Snoop Dogg. You know I don't play. It's your man Snoop D double Jizzle baby. And the Hizzy baby with the Hizzy baby. Yo, it's wild, baby. You know what I mean? Y'all seen it, man. You know what I mean? You seen the movies, you know the albums, man. Walk like a panther. I got that show lip sync. Yo, I might do it myself one day. You know, I just keep it sexy, man. I signed a major deal with Chapstick. I'm the official spokesman. Keep my body sexy. You know, the key to keeping your body right is to just take natural fruits and vegetables and rub the juices on your chest and your nipples. Every now and then I go to the supermarket. I strip down to my ankle socks and I dive headfirst in the butternut squash, baby.
Aries showcased his ability to impersonate multiple rappers, all while simultaneously coming with lyrics. He highlights his ability to keep their cadence and still roast them on the spot.
Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been working on this Biggie impression. It's not 100%. Let me intro it, yo. Hey, yo, Big Snoop, I got my man right here, Biggie. Hey, yo, Big, holla at these. Let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big Snoop. Hey, yo, Biggie, do your thing.
Biggie baby delivers cold like the shivers. Took slick shit, spit game is vicious, malicious. How I roll through you like a cancer. Doc speak, bleak, talk about your chances. Seem to work slow, the chemo. Flesh to the bone, marrow. Life window narrow, fill a sorrow. Beef, make peace with your priest at least. Think about tomorrow. Papa, sponsor, Biggie be the drop ya. Chris, keep it real, keep it frank like Sinatra. Come to gunplay, you strange to us. Type for the fight, that'll strain the bust, the strange to us. For the fight, we pack a punch like Mike, like when he train with cuss, who blaming us? Must be kidding like Robert Givens. If you think your lame ass is taming us, Biggie baby.
DMX. The dog was probably the only rap that Aries was careful not to offend. He told a story once about ending up backstage with X and how it went down.
Like everybody else was outside the locker rooms at the Staples Center. So in other words, if a had to bounce, you had options. I made the mistake of going in the locker room where X and his was. And when I walked in, the dude closed the door and stood in front of the door. And all these made a circle around me and X. And I was like, yo, X, CD. And before I could get 3 words, I was like, yo, Doug, I know, I heard it. You know what I mean? Shit, my voice. You know some of my voice, right? I was like, yeah, can you promote the CD, whatever? I don't know. Let me hear it. If it's good, yeah. If it's not, and it really growled. And I was like, oh shit. And what I did, it wasn't like it was not flattering. But you know, listen, man. Anybody that knows my body of work from Mad TV knows when we impersonated people, as the saying goes, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Well, it can be, but we often went for the jugular. If Whitney Houston and Bobby was known for having coke crack problems, that's what the joke was. If Mike Tyson was known for biting ears, and that's what the joke was. So with X, you know, the whole smoking and all that and wilding out. So that's what I did on the CD. So of course I want him to hear it, not surrounded by 15. So I was like, yo, X, I tell you what, where you at? He goes, yo, I'm staying at the hotel, bring it by. I said, I'm gonna do that. I ain't seen that since, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and this let me know my level of freedom. I'm a man. You know, I like pork rinds and pig's feet and, you know what I'm saying? I hose and all that, smoke blunts, L's, drink all. But I ain't I'm a Huxtable's. DMX is good times. When you can talk and pull a razor from under your tongue without cutting yourself, that's a skill.
You remember Jerry's Deli? How long you been out here?
In LA, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
Jerry's
right
Deli.
by the Beverly Center.
Yeah.
And back in the 90s, that used to be the
after-hour spot.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
When the clubs let out,
Yeah,
that's where
everyone goes to Jerry's.
Everybody went to Jerry's.
It's like the Waffle House of LA.
Yes.
That's what it is.
So X came in there and I had lost contact with him. So, you know, he's by the bathroom. My seat was by the bathroom.
I'm
so
out,
I
man.
get up and I go, hey, X, man, it's been a minute. Yo, you mind if we exchange numbers again? He's like, dog, take my number down. So,
all right, Chad, make sure you hit that like button. Sunday lap service. I'm off this shit. Fucking tired. I don't want to pass out in this shit. I'm tired. Be back on next show. Well, nah, I'll be back at the end of the week. I'll probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll definitely be back Wednesday. So make sure you tap in. I'm gonna get more music on. I gotta be doing more talk points. My bad, I ain't talk today. My allergies acting me fucking up again. It's fucking weather switch and shit. You know, winter don't want to go. Coming, summer still here. I ain't mad, but you know, all right, I'm out. Hit that like